Hi, Hebe. Love you, Hebe. Miss you, Hebe.
Shoutouts to Hebe.
I'm cutting that out!
No.
Okay. So, it is 4:30. It is time for another session of whatever I name this campaign. And who...
Against the Shadow. Agents of Shadow. I don't know.
The Sacred Light. Yes, there's a second half to it. So, who would like to do the recap of last week?
Quick thing before we do that. I recorded Zach saying I'm going to cut that out. So I'm going to make it sound like he's saying, when you guys are saying good things about Heavy, that he's saying cut that out because he's a butthole.
That's what I was saying it for.
No.
Yes.
I'm not cutting what they're saying. I'm not cutting the good things out that they're saying.
I know.
I'm cutting...
Who would like to do the recap?
Zach can do
the recap last time was awesome because stuff happened.
Things even?
Just give me a sec. I have a terrible memory. Hold on.
We pissed off the
Alright, the desert people. The people that... Yeah.
The Aiel.
Ariel, thank you. I wanted to call him Aes Sedai, but that's me.
You can't forget.
All we did was leave a mountain.
You can't forget.
And try to cross the desert.
About the little, tiny, starving gremlin thing.
Yeah, the
goblin.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we had the goblin.
You did help a goblin.
And I hugged
I
him.
really liked the goblin.
That's pretty much it.
Yeah. No, I'm not gonna lie. You guys completely derailed my plans.
What were you gonna have do about the goblin?
Because in the original plan of how you guys were gonna go find things, you had said you were going to find the vestige in this mountain, and then you were gonna go to Sunspear. So I made up NPCs. I made maps of the various things you could do in Sunspear, and then you're like, no, let's go to Roydeon instead. And I was like, oh god, I have an idea of what would be in store for Roydeon, but I was not prepared at all. So I just had to make up random stuff to fill the time.
Pretty much what you should expect with D&D is if you ever try to just drive normally in Grand Theft Auto and then 5 seconds later you're flying across the city, that's pretty much it.
Yep.
I do pretty well driving normally in GTA, thank you very much.
No, it's I'm gonna drive like normal, and you do that, and then 5 minutes later you're already ramping across 5,000 things because you're this is much better.
Okay.
No, because then I gotta pay to refix my car.
I just want to point out that the reason we went somewhere else is because no one could remember where we were planning to go before.
Yep.
So if you just reminded us where we were planning to go...
No, that's railroading. If you guys want to go for the vestiges and just ignore the cities, you can do that. It just
I want to go in the city.
You wanted to go to jail.
Hey, still counts.
Okay.
Actually,
so,
jail is usually outside the city.
Back to the campaign. You guys have just left the Aiel fortress city thing that seems to be moving around, where Luz Theron Telemon and Kvothe and a bunch of other things are. Where you guys put in a bunch of special orders for items, such as improved punchy things for Greg.
Yeah.
As you were leaving, you talked to Kvothe. He told you a little bit about Roydeon, which was the ancient, broken, sunken capital of when the Aiel ruled a good portion of Ulthuan. And as you were leaving, it appears that you were overheard, and a group of Aiel, led by one Kuladin, stopped you and said that it was a sacred city and that outsiders were not allowed. And he specifically sort of appealed to you, Ilya, that your Aes Sedai honor should not allow you to go into this sacred city meant only for Aiel.
Oh, yeah, I gotta make hard choices, I forgot.
So, you guys decided, some of you listened, some of you sort of
pissed them off?
Brushed your way aside.
Lothar may be in a bit of a mood.
Lothar was a bit pissy.
Was Lothar in a mood, or was Aki in a mood?
No, Lothar.
Yes.
Why was she pissy?
Why would Lothar be in a mood?
Stuff.
That's
Oh.
very descriptive,
Most
Aki.
likely
Yep.
related to 8, I would imagine.
Hey, I've been good.
Yes,
Either
it has
that,
been good.
Or he doesn't want to tell you. He wants it to be a surprise.
Last time
Fair
I was
enough.
surprised, I woke up with bubble wrap.
Okay, so you guys are walking. It's Roydion is somewhere in the desert.
Oh, right, I stole weed.
Oh wait, Aki, is it the thing?
Yeah, it's the thing.
Oh, okay.
You guys suck.
That's
Never
not-
tell us
that's-
anything.
That's pretty rude, Seda.
Really, if that's
I'm
rude,
sorry that
then
I know everything.
I am sorry about your emotions in America.
Okay, so you guys are seemingly headed toward Roydion. It's somewhere in the desert. Who is leading the party? Who knows where Roydion is?
I
Not
probably
this
do.
guy.
I probably know a decent amount. Of
I believe
where
didn't we do
it might
the map check thing or the thing the last session to see who knew where it was?
be.
I
No,
do not. No. Because we pretty much ended as we left.
Yeah.
Well, okay. Then.
Illy, make a history check for me.
Uh-huh.
Oh my god.
Wow. That's bad.
Yeah, that was a 4. Okay. So
Bad.
Christ. Calm yourself.
Ilya, you have a general sense of where Roydion is, like, from looking at the historical documents of when the Aiel were great rulers. You have a sense of where their capital was. Now, that was a long time ago, and knowing where, in theory a place is, and actually being able to find it in the desert, that's a bit harder. So who is leading the group?
I will.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's usually him.
It's probably between Lothar and Illy leading the group. Also, can you delete that green circle that's in the middle of the green square, please?
I'm never allowed to lead the group.
No,
'Cause
you-
I don't know if I can.
It's so nice, and that's the thing that's pissing me off about it.
I don't know if I can delete that without clearing all the text.
Smiley face.
Wasn't me.
I got rid of it.
I don't see
No, it's the green thing, not the oh, I forgot you're colorblind.
You removed the wrong one.
Which one?
All right.
Wait,
This
someone's
thing.
colorblind?
Yeah,
Aki's red-green colorblind.
I was about to say next to the red dot too.
Is that the right one, Aki?
No, not the square. The circle inside the square.
Remove the bean.
It's a box of emotions!
Okay.
Thank you.
Why is we arguing about this?
Now put the red dot in front of the square.
No.
The dot that's on the square, put the dot on the square in front of it. No.
Oh my god. Okay,
What
okay.
happened to the dot?
Message him about what you want to do. Lothar,
I'll fix
you're
it.
leading the group, unless 8 wants to lead the group.
No, Lothar's leading the group.
I am.
Anyways.
I am. Me and 8 are leading together. I am
Okay.
teaching her.
To Narnia!
Okay.
Alright.
Sounds
I'm
about right.
down. Let's
So,
go to Narnia.
Lothar, make a survival check.
Okay. I just became proficient in it.
Okay. Okay. With Lothar leading the way, you guys make your way across the rolling desert hills. There, some of it's rock, some of it's sandy. It's very hot. You estimate, based on the maps that Illy has with her, it's gonna take about, at your current pace, which with 8 like complaining, it could take about between 7 to 10 days of travel on foot to get to the area near Roydion.
Okay.
Okay,
What
so
do
it's
you
gonna
mean, okay, there's no way we're walking for 10 days straight.
Hey,
We've done it
you are
before.
skipping to go all the way across the desert.
It's the last time we have to go through the sea of sand.
Well, we're gonna have to come back.
Yeah,
I thought the plan was to take a boat.
I thought I had
I
a
still
spot.
have to go down to Far Harbor, which
Yeah.
is on the other side of the bloody desert.
Couldn't we've gone around the desert? I'm pretty sure the map has it around the desert.
No, because what we're looking for is in the desert.
Why couldn't we fly over it?
Because it would still be hot.
I have air conditioning.
Okay. So what are people doing on the trip?
I'm clinging to, Morthos's leg.
Little does anyone know I was the founder or the creator of air conditioning.
Yeah.
I'm preparing spells and reading the map. And
I am-
studying random creatures we pass by.
I am continuing to lead the way, telling stories.
Okay.
I'm just trying
Aki.
to deal with the heat.
Okay. What's Ryoga doing?
I'm not lost. I'm exploring.
We're making sure Ryoga stays with the group.
He finds
Okay.
an underground library. Anybody? Library
Yeah.
in the sand, desert? No?
I get it.
Avatar!
Yeah!
Okay. Ryoga, not Ryoga. Lothar, as 2 days pass, I want you to make another survival check to see if you're on track.
Can't I survival check?
Are you leading the group?
You can check the survival.
I was with I was learning, remember? Survival.
Okay. So between Lothar and 8, you guys continue on. You seem to be making good progress. With Lothar's travel worn sensibilities and 8's sort of natural foxy intuition, you're able to avoid some of the harshest sort of paths of the desert. You find ways around the rocks, ways in between dunes, and you're making good time. Whoever is leading the group, make another survival check for me. Okay.
You're helping lead as well.
8, are you still helping Lothar, or are you doing something else?
I'm trying to show him a magic card trick that I've been trying to teach myself, failing miserably. I'm like, is this your card?
No.
Is this your card?
Okay.
And it just kills,
8
go through half the deck. I'm like, I could have sworn.
8's distraction is kind
Wrong cards! Wrong cards! Sorry.
No way.
Is this your card? Summons a demon to destroy everything. So 8's distraction, make for a little bit of slow travel, I get, and on the 3rd and 4th days, you don't make as much progress. You have been noticing that ever so slightly, as you've been walking this direction, the ground seems to angle downward just a little bit. It's almost imperceptible. Make another perception check, whoever's leading the group.
Perception. You mean survival?
Can I do that too,
Survival,
since Ilya
survival.
would be looking around?
What?
Or would Ilya notice this since she's looking around and studying things?
Make
Is
a
this your
perception check.
card?
Nope.
Nope.
She goes
Ignore
blind
me.
for a day.
Lothar does notice it.
Ilya finds a scorpion, gets stung.
Yeah.
And then I pull my card out from my own hand. This is my card.
It's the 8 of spades!
Lothar.
How did you get my card?
You just forgot to ask for it back when you told him to pick a card.
Oh. That would happen.
Brilliant.
I knew I forgot something.
Okay. Lothar, make a survival check for me. Okay. You guys get
We die.
Lothar.
Pick me.
What?
Was 8 assisting me?
Yeah, I haven't finished my magic trick.
Yeah, but I mean, it's 8, and you crit failed. So,
Assistance gives advantage. Helping gives
No.
advantage. It does.
I mean, you crit failed.
Advantage would cancel the crit fail.
I'm DM. So you walk.
I'm puked.
You can't argue with that.
So you guys are moving through. But Lothar, as you guys are walking, you seem to be making good progress. But just sort of because the way the party was moving and it's hot, everyone's pretty tired. A sudden sandstorm forces you guys to take shelter in a cave as it rages above the desert.
Tiny hut?
Yep, tiny hut.
As it rages for about a day and a half. This is a massive sandstorm. And when it clears, it's going to take... the tracks have changed. Seeming the landscape of the desert itself has been altered by the storm. It's going to take a few more days to most likely find Roydion. As the group heads out, make a survival check.
Don't worry, I got this. Damn it!
You'll get there, little one.
I don't hear that from you. Pretty sure we walked backwards in the last 2 days.
Would you rather be blown away and be covered in sand?
No.
Okay. So, it takes about 2 more days, but at long last, the ground really begins to slope downward, like noticeably so. And soon, you guys come upon a cliff. Looking down over the ruins of a massive, sprawling city that is in the base of a canyon, many miles wide across. The city, as you guys approach, it seems to be there are lots of broken towers and ruins, but it's you're pretty high up at the edge of the cliff.
Quick question: where are we exactly?
So this is just to give a sense. I actually have another map of the city. So give me 1 second. Yeah, okay. Pips, get off my computer.
No.
You're not Pips.
I like the other map better.
Okay, so you guys are seeing the map?
Yeah.
Yep.
So the black... Oh, that's sort of annoying. But the black marks the cliff.
Alright.
Hey, Monk, jump.
How high is the cliff?
It's a cliff. It's about... Hi.
Did you just tell the monk to jump?
No?
You told the monk to jump!
What are you talking about?
Can I do
Make a
flip?
perception check. Lothar.
Wait, Monster Hunter World is out?
On PS4 and I think Xbox One, but it's supposed to be coming to PC later, so I don't care yet.
Okay, Lothar. Let's see. I need to see what...
Hey.
It's probably at least several hundred feet down to the bottom.
Hey, Greg.
I mean, it's probably not over 1,000, but several hundred feet at least.
Hey,
Okay.
hey, Greg.
What's up, Monthos?
Give me 5 gold if you jump off of it.
Will you give me 5 gold if I do it?
No.
No.
Oh.
Sir, where's my token?
I mean, you guys don't need tokens. I don't know why I put them there.
I got a token.
Ouch.
You're
Like, you're not going to be
here.
going down into the city because your tokens are too big for the scale of the streets. But you don't need.
Boom, boom, I am Gajira. Boom, 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 boom.
Okay,
I love
so
quite a
how are
big
you
city.
guys? You're standing at a several hundred-foot high cliff over
gonna-
the broken city of Roydion.
I'm gonna look around and see if I can find like a ramp or something that people use to get down.
If we jump, I can get us down.
A ramp? No, Seda. These cliff faces are pretty sheer.
So how do people get in the city, and how do people get out of the city?
Yep.
They typically don't. But
Well, if it were to rain, wouldn't the place flood? All right, desert.
Just say that the city wasn't built at the bottom of this, canyon. You would have learned that through talking with Illy and Lothar and all that, that whatever something happened to sort of force the city in. Like, the reason it's at the bottom of the cliff is the result of something.
Oh, okay.
like I said, if we jump, I can get us to the ground safely.
I can use Ho-Oh, so...
Alright, let's go.
Yeah. Let's go.
Do we have to go one
I'm
at
down.
a time, or should we jump all?
Pips.
I feel like this is
I'm just
Okay.
Ho-Oh-ing
one
myself.
of
So,
those.
what
if,
is the
if
plan?
if your friends jump off a bridge, would you type moment?
Wait.
Yes,
Say something?
absolutely.
Oh, okay. Sorry, my cat muted me, and I wasn't hearing you guys.
Couldn't 8's Ho-Oh just bring us all down?
Yep,
Make like 8 trips?
yep.
It's more than 500 pounds, but it depends on how far down the city is.
Let's see. It can
It's not more than
maximum of 500 pounds. Maximum of 144 miles.
It can carry
Yeah.
1,000 pounds at half speed.
Yeah, you with 1 hour rest for every 3 hours of flying. Okay. I mean, it would take multiple trips, but there's nothing to say that the bird can't just fly you guys down.
I'm gonna summon Ho-Oh, jump on its back, and go, ding ding, first floor. Who's going down?
Jump on the
Well, you're
bird.
gonna have to make a few trips.
Yeah,
Can't
but
the
he's
monk
going
just
down
like
first.
walk down the cliff?
That's why I wanted to push him.
He can't fly, but he can walk down it.
Doesn't he have slow fall with his boots or something?
I do have slow fall, monk.
See? Told ya.
But I think it would take considerably longer for me to walk down the cliff than it would be for me to just jump on the bird.
Alright.
Meanwhile, Lothar and Nelly are talking to the side,
You're talking to the side? What is it saying?
away from you.
Oh, that's pretty neat of it.
What are they talking about?
Stuff.
I mean,
Things even?
are you gonna tell me it's my, like, you can't just say stuff.
Yes, we can!
I need to know what you're talking about because it's my game.
They're plotting.
This is asking for a rock slide, and Lothar and Illy were carried down the cliff and died in a massive landslide.
And the brains are dead.
Awesome.
I suppose we should just flop around like a fish until we die.
Well, good thing that
I mean,
would
that's
work
what
even.
that's what I thought. That's what I thought. Okay, so yeah, I know. Yeah, both of you have told me. Okay, so
Also, I don't have a reply.
Illy, that's a major question. As 8 and Greg and presumably like Tam and Ryoga get ready to go on the first Ho-Oh ride Is Illy going to go into the cliff? Into Rodion?
It's hard.
Don't worry, we can handle it from here. You just stay up here and don't break any rules. If we need any help, we'll scream and you can cast a fireball from up there.
It's only 160 feet range.
Well, we can run fast.
Well, I can.
It literally wouldn't make it down to the bottom of the cliff.
We'll improvise!
I mean, you do have time. The bird. It's going to take a while for the bird to drop them off and come back.
Come with me if you want to break the rules.
Elliot doesn't want to break the rules, though.
Then stay up here and suffer. Not know what the lost city holds. The secrets and treasure it has. Why are we here again?
We're here for a message.
Like, another big cool thing?
Yeah,
Or person?
a thing.
Okay. What? Wait, what is it?
Elliot's not gonna go. She can't do it.
Illy's not going to go?
She can't do it. It goes against all of her, like, moral codes to do it.
Okay.
And 8 has a big hammer.
I got big hammer! Falls back, tries to lift it up and falls off the bird.
Okay. I mean,
It's kinda
that...
upside
Okay.
She can't.
Alright, so everybody but Illy is down the cliffside now.
Yeah. Yeah. So the bird flies down. It drops off 8. Not Lothar. Greg, Ryoga, and Tam. It flies up for Morthos, Lothar, and Illy. Morthos and Lothar get on the bird, and they look over at Illy.
You coming?
I don't even know what that voice was.
I hate this game.
What kind of rules say you can't enter a city?
The
Religious
Aiel,
rules.
like that word super... Thank you, Zeta.
It's the only thing I saw.
The Aiel were very clear that the city is not for outsiders.
Well, if anybody's welcome, it's definitely not me. So let's go break some more rules and go look for this thing.
Wouldn't Billy not be an outsider though? Like,
She
No,
is.
because she's not an
Aiel.
Aiel.
Yeah, she's not Aiel.
oh, okay.
Whoa, it's an entire city! I'm gonna go play Monster in the streets!
I don't think Ilya can do it.
Okay, that's totally fine.
Lothar's gonna try one more play.
Just,
No! Lothar's down in the hole.
No,
No.
Lothar isn't!
Then I'm running off, because this conversation is taking way too long for my ADD.
I figure you're still flying down.
no, they dropped off in the bird. Like, Lothar and
came
Morthos
back
are
up
on the
and-
bird.
Then, yeah. Then
Yeah,
you
it just
should go
hasn't
down.
taken off.
Yeah.
Wouldn't Seda have to go back with the bird?
No, he can command the bird.
Bird!
Okay.
Alright, Bambi, calm down.
Okay, Lothar, what are you trying to... What are you trying to say?
Hey.
Like,
But people keep being disruptive, Seda.
Yeah, Seda.
I'm just trying to move things along.
Aki. Can anyone hear? Can
Yeah,
anyone hear Aki?
No, I can't hear Aki, but
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. What is Lothar saying daily?
If you come with us, A, we might be able to find out what happened here, and B, we can make sure that the others don't do anything that would further upset the Aiel.
don't break the rules.
But going in here alone was gonna upset an entire balance. Like, Ilya's worked so hard to become friends with them. Not friends, but
Respected.
respected by him. And she respects them. Like, ah!
They're gonna be pissed anyway. I
But you
hear good
guys.
ears.
So what is she doing?
I don't know. I really can't decide.
Ye-
I'm flipping a coin.
Yeah, we need to move on. So make a decision.
I'll go.
She'll go.
Yeah.
No, bad.
Okay, so we all get on the damn bird.
Okay. Everyone gets on the bird. The bird flies down, and the party is reunited at the base of the cliff on the outskirts of Roydion.
As the bird slowly drifts down, I look up and wonder, I could desummon that bird right now and end so much bullshit.
Oh, you think that?
Hey, character flaw.
Yes, like I said, you think that.
Yeah, I wouldn't do it.
Okay,
I
so
know exactly what Lothar's talking about.
the as you guys reach the bottom of this like cracked and ruined city, whereas above the sun was bright and shiny, and it was bright and sunny. Down below, it's pretty dark. The temperature is probably 30 degrees cooler.
I love
And-
this place!
It's dank and memey.
And as you guys look around, there are tendrils of mist wrapping around some of the broken building and structures that you can see.
Do I know what those are? Or can I do an Arcana check, would it be? To figure out what they are?
Yeah, you can try an Arcana check.
I'm running ahead into the city.
I'm holding Ape by her clothes.
Sleight of hand.
We should just get a leash.
Sleight of hand for me.
Yep.
That's not fair.
Well, then you roll acrobatics.
Alright.
Yeah, roll acrobatics.
Yeah, alright, that's fair.
I don't. Yeah. Wow.
Damn.
Lothar, that roll.
I'm just saying,
I'm aware.
I ran off into the city to play back when the bird was still flying down.
Okay. Well, that's fair. Did Tam?
I stopped him.
Oh, what the go fuck yourself!
Greg,
Probably be on the first trip.
Hold that thought, everybody. That friggin' part right here. Every single time I see this, I always think it's the side of a TIE fighter. Anybody else?
Yeah.
What?
I can see it.
Alright, thank you.
yeah.
That's what
Go on.
he's talking about.
So Greg is holding 8 back as the group reconnects. Illy, well,
Well, now, Greg has to do the athletics.
Full Nelson.
Oh. Well, you know what? Never mind, Monk. I'm not even gonna argue it.
Illy, you look around and it's kind of hard to sense. This entire city, there's sort of a faint magical sort of essence hanging over like every building. It does seem like the mist is just mist, but this much mist, sort of in the middle of a desert, is not natural.
Can I go over to the mist?
Yeah.
Monk, let me go!
I want to touch the mist.
If you promise to behave.
Like, run my hand through it to see.
Okay. You walk over to the side of a building and you move your hand through.
Being
There's-
very respectful as I walk, might I add.
Being very
Okay.
ready.
Full of
What do you-
eyesight, grace, and serenity, you walk forward, run your hand through the mist. There's a distinct tingling sensation over your skin, but you just move your hand through it. That's all fine.
Would I have heard stories of like maybe what had happened here, or like what currently lives here, or whatever?
Yes. So, yes, you would have heard stories. The Aiel, just sort of by their very nature, like even under the Aeturan Empire, the Aiel were very sort of secretive, and so you've heard stories of Roydia and how it was the jewel of the world, outshining even Fainreal and Elendel. You've heard of the doom of Roydion, how one day, because of the god's wrath, the city was sunk beneath the desert waves and never seen again. But it's all very much like Bardic sort of, not nonsense, but Bardic's kind of hyperbole.
What are you doing?
I see a monster.
You're destroying the map.
But I see a monster.
Well, I have learned sometimes that the bardic hyperbole lies a grain of truth. So,
How do
I will say to the party, we need to be careful.
Do you see it now?
No.
Oh, okay.
Whisper that, Aki.
I do. I see it.
It's so happy.
Boof, 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 boof.
Woof, 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 woof. Give me love. Attention. There's a friend here. Open the door.
Or
Okay, Aki. 8, make a perception check,
Okay.
as you've been training under Lothar.
Perception for what?
Just make a perception check.
But I have perception. I have advantage to certain perception stuff.
What do you have advantage to?
Hearing and smelling.
Hearing. You have advantage.
All right. Perception. Yeah.
God damn. Both of you rolled the same roll. Lothar rolled an 8,
Oh.
and 8 rolled an 8. Neither of you notice anything. Okay, so the party's at the edge of the city. What are you going to do? You've been told there's a vestige somewhere in the city.
Whisper like 500 different prayers
Because I'm in the middle of
of
something.
forgiveness.
Put my hand on my rapier and cautiously advance. We are going to be careful. We are going to be quiet. I say that to the
said
group.
that because I was totally just about to go running around the city, ringing my cool bell and playing monster.
Careful and quiet.
I was not paying attention.
Maybe we should tie a rope to 8, let her run down the street, and then pull her back.
No, because I would prefer not to face whatever is here.
How do you know there's something
Oh.
here?
But wouldn't the thing that's living here have the thing we're looking for?
Not necessarily.
if it does, perhaps we can sneak by, get it, and not disturb the monster.
How do you know?
It's an Alaskan bullworm, guys. Come on.
All right.
We all
so-
know it is.
Yeah, but perhaps we can sneak by without it noticing us.
Make sure you don't go into anything that looks like a cave. 'Cause it's probably just its mouth.
Especially if it's in like the middle of the street.
Okay. If you guys are moving forward, I need stealth checks.
I'm literally about to scream.
Yeah,
Hey,
boy.
You don't need to roast stealth if you're not going to be. If you are like not going to be stealthy.
Wait, hang
No,
on.
like I'm being like my character 8 is probably about to scream.
Well, there goes that.
Julie.
I have advantage on deck. I have advantage on stealth checks. Hell yeah.
Is 8 going to be stealthy?
8's gonna say much louder than a whisper now. How do we know something is here?
The stories I've heard, and shh!
Also,
It doesn't-
The vestige is here. Something has to be guarding it.
And if we make a noise, it'll come to us.
But we don't want to fight it.
Why not? Take a 5-minute memory
And
flashback.
over its mouth.
And as you guys are arguing, Yuli walks right into, or Ryoga walks right into something that the mist was covering. It was turned out was a large brass bell. And his armored knee hits the bell. He lets out a curse as a long ringing note moves throughout the city.
Fantastic.
As the note rings out through the ruins, the mists, which, as you guys sort of walk through, you noticed were shifting, pause. The mists just stop moving as the note rings out throughout the city.
So we're all grouped up, right?
Yep.
I assume so. Unless you guys are specifying that you
this?
want to move through the city.
No, we're
See a
all-
faint aura around any visible creature or object in the area that bears magic.
That's a good idea.
I'm gonna do that.
Okay.
Penetrate most barriers, blocked by 1 foot of stone, 1 inch of common metal, and a thin sheet of lead or 3 feet of wood or dirt.
Quick question.
Okay.
Would it be possible for me to use my my silence ability to stop the ringing?
Would have had to been really quick.
Yeah.
Yeah, why can't they just
Roll a d20 and add your dex,
Okay.
Greg. Because I'm gonna do this as your reflexes, and I have a DC in mind. And no, no, you're you could, but it's not fast enough. The DC was 17 too.
All right.
That. So Illy, as you look around, you as the mist stop moving, you are not exactly the stereotypical visage of Aes Sedai grace and serenity, shall we say, at this moment, as you're sort of panting and kind of freaking out. You go, okay. These
Could have been a sacred bell. Could have been like a respectful bell to ring only in certain times.
You whisper as you embrace your magic, and all around you, you see Ilya in the mists. Spectral, the outlines of figures completely surrounding the party, all in the mists of the city. Just dozens of what look like men and women, the human-ish they look like. You can see the outlines of them. Faint auras of blues and purples and stuff. They're everywhere, seemingly, throughout the mist and in the side street. Lothar and 8, make perception checks.
Wait, can I do something first?
Lothar and 8, make perception checks. Eight.
Zach went to the bathroom. Would he have advantage on this? Is hearing?
Yes, he would.
There you go.
Hey, Lothar.
Okay.
Do you know the spell Detect Magic? Because I think you should use it right now.
I do not.
So you see stuff in the mist?
Yeah! Everywhere. Everywhere.
Then I want to clear some mist.
It's not that kind of mist, I don't think. Also, that's only 10 gallons.
Or destroy a
Destroy
30
fog.
cube of
Yeah.
fog.
That's not enough!
Okay, so as Illy's kind of freaking out, and Ryoga sort of runs his hand, like makes a slashing motion with his hands and extends them out, and the mist is blown backwards 30 feet. In a moment, the spectral figures are blasted back. And you, Illy, you see their figures like reemerging in the boundaries of the mist.
Illy's gonna have a heart attack over that. Like,
At the edge of the 30 feet. Lothar and 8, you alone, as you just like peering into the mist, can hear faint music. Just faint drifting notes moving on the air. It's very, very faint, but it sounds like it sounds somewhat festive, actually. Like this kind of sounds like the type of music you would play around a campfire if you were like singing.
So,
Do I know the
check out,
direction
or, like,
of the...
the end of the world isn't that important, is it? Like, I mean,
Lothar, if you guys, let's say you're about here, you sense that it's sort of coming, kind of like in the
center of the city.
Yeah, more like in an eastern direction, like along the main streets of Rodion. As you got, so I assume you guys are sort of like stopped where Illy like when Illy like made the spell. You guys like stopped on the street.
I would imagine we stopped when Ryoga wanged his knee on the bell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right.
So around you, you guys are sort of, you're in like what appeared to be like one of the like outer boulevards of the city. On either side, there are some relatively intact buildings with lots of like curving arches, and you can see now that Ryoga has like blasted back the mist. There are a few doorways on like either side of the road if you wanted to enter them.
I look around and walk down the street, not really understanding what's going on, never hearing about mist people. Thinking if worse comes to worse, I can blow them away with my mouth. Just.
That's good.
Drew,
Yes.
what would you consider mist?
What do you mean?
As in, is it an object?
What are you thinking of doing?
Magic hand. Oh.
Identify.
Because I can touch it because I can put my hand in it.
Identify.
Just my thing. Mist is a bunch of water droplets in the air. So theoretically, you could identify a water droplet, but not a mist cloud. Because that's
You can't identify like the cause of the mist by identifying the mist.
Hey, everybody see the movie The Mist? Yeah, everybody died in that one.
I didn't see it.
Well, is it a spell? It's magic, though, right?
You sense that it's magic.
They both live.
Well, no.
What school of magic is it?
Of course she does. She's always named.
Actually, yeah, let's... Because if it's... Because it says magic imbued object, so...
Let's see.
Damn it! So he leaves the car to go and get the monster to kill. It's like, get me.
I'll be back in a minute.
Okay.
You learn whether any spells are affecting the item and what they are.
Come and get me.
If it was created by a spell, you learn which spell created it. If you touch a creature throughout the casting, you'll learn what spells, if any, are currently affecting it.
I'm talking about your just detach magic.
I can't believe these people are so friendly enough to us
Are
have this
you?
conversation.
Yeah, you learn what school of magic it is when you.
Oh yeah.
Let's my D&D. Let's see. This is Illy. You know that this is a very powerful evocation spell.
What's that?
Illusion.
I'm still walking towards the sound of music.
I keep 8 back. No. We go together.
It's an illusion.
Then I grab your hand and start walking.
I stand my ground.
I let go of your hand and
Conjuration
keep
is
walking.
Illusion.
What, Eden?
Conjuration is the illusion spells.
No, illusion is illusion.
It's
Sure,
an evocation
sorry.
spell.
Most of my
Yeah.
spells are evocation, if that helps.
Basically, evocation is
The act
Most of
of
my
bringing
physical-
or recalling a feeling, memory, or image to the conscious mind. The action of invoking a spirit or deity.
basically fireballs are evocation.
Yeah, you know that this is evocation magic.
Okay.
So, yeah, the mists have stopped. You guys notice that the mists have stopped moving. They're still being pushed back. Yeah, they're still have been pushed back 30 feet. You're in the boulevard. It's sort of clear. What are you guys going to do?
I'm going down the street.
Carefully and slowly, I think we should move forward. I hear music, and we do not want to come into contact with them until we are sure what is going on.
Come on, guys, we need a musician.
I'm going to point to, as we move forward,
have a
I'm going
musician.
to say, shush!
Yeah.
As we move forward, I'm going to say where the mist figures are as we come to them so no one bumps into them. Because I think right now Illy would be thinking they are spirits of the Aiel that used to live here. So
Dead
she
little bitches.
wants to be as respectful as she can to them.
Okay. As you move forward as a group,
By the
The
way, it only
third-
lasts 10 minutes. So,
yeah. As you move forward, slowly down the street, and this is a rather large city. The sort of area cleared by Yuli fades, by Ryoga fades, and you are now in the mist. Illy, you can see that the spectral figures, the outlines of people, begin to line the streets. They move out of the way for you. They're watching. You can make the vaguest outlines of some of them appear armed, but some of them aren't. You see the outlines of women and men with spears and bows, but also that of children. 8, you in particular, as well as the odd musical note that Lothar, you're sort of really hearing more intensely. 8, you hear the laughter of children in the mists.
can I look towards some of the armed and say, what was it? We offer you shade and water.
Water and shade.
I'm gonna say that loud enough for the majority of the misty spirits. We offer you water and shade, like as kind of a sign of peace. We're trying to be respectful.
a group of the spirits, a few of the armed men, and what appear to be a few armed women, sort of bow to you as you say this, but there's no other option. There's no other sort of motion.
I'm gonna return the bow.
Okay. The group keeps walking. Okay. You walk on. It's slow going, and Illy, you guys are in the mists when the spell timer runs out, and yeah, the outlines disappear.
And it's almost worth the work doing it again.
Do you guys
Yeah.
keep moving? Are you gonna?
Out of the way for us, so I would imagine they want us to get to wherever the music's coming from. So we should go there first, at least.
Okay.
I'm casting the spell again.
Okay.
All right.
Who is leading the group?
I am. I'm not afraid of anything. I'm just walking straight
Yes.
through.
I would be like
Bless you.
right behind 8, making sure she doesn't get into too much trouble.
Okay. 8 and Lothar, make perception checks.
I'm still holding Ryoga's hand to make sure it doesn't get lost in the bloody mist.
Okay.
That's good.
Yeah, alright.
Okay. Both of you, Lothar, you keep hearing the music. 8, you do not. At one point, 8, you feel a small tug on your hand. And
What do I
a
see?
soft voice whispers, like seemingly just like right next to you, "Come play with us. Come play with us."
Do I see a little girl or something?
Are you? Yeah, you do see.
I cast.
Yeah, you're the spell's still up. So you do see 2 outlines near 8. 2 smaller outlines near 8.
Do I see them? Like, I would
You
turn...
you feel it, and you feel like a tug on your hand, and you hear, "Come play with us, come play with us."
Huh? Who? I look around confused. And then, like,
I'm
look up at, Lothar going, impossible. And then I turn around
I
and start
will-
walking again.
I will look back to Ilya.
I will go up next to 8, crouch down in front of the 2 little figures, say softly, "I'm sorry, but 8 can't play right now. Perhaps he'll come back later and play."
Without a word, the 2 girls run off, disappearing deeper into the mist.
Ilya lets out a huge sigh of relief.
Okay. You guys keep walking. It's very disorienting walking in the mist, even with the sort of spectral procession to guide you. The mist still are not moving. Lothar and 8, make perception checks.
Everybody, we should probably hold hands so we don't get lost in the mist.
Okay.
Hands with Ryoga.
Okay. Lothar, you guys have been walking for a little bit. Would you realize that it's been a while since you've heard the music? The music that was sounding through the mists has stopped, and as you look around, you could have sworn that the buildings that you're standing next to were the same that you had just passed. Or were they? It's so hard to tell in the mist.
I'm gonna stop us.
Okay.
What?
I think we're not making any progress
Well,
into
not
the
if you keep stopping us.
No, even when we are moving, we're not making any progress.
My brain hurts.
Like we're walking around in circles?
I'm walking in a straight line, thank you. I know what a circle is. I stole a book on shapes.
Not even that.
Walking in the same spot, essentially.
Yes.
Like Michael Jackson!
No, he walks backwards.
Oh.
And forwards at the same time.
So it's like we're on ice.
Kind of.
Yeah.
Then what we need is fire!
No. No.
Please don't.
Calm your fox ears.
Illy, make a perception check.
Me?
Yep.
Be amazing, be amazing, be amazing. Amazing. Nope.
Wow.
Amazing.
Certainly amazing.
Well, yeah, it's... Yeah.
Yeah.
The DC was 5.
I got over 5!
No, you don't notice anything. Never
That's
mind.
amazing.
Well,
I got over 5 now!
I could do something really dumb that
No.
could backfire horrifically,
Don't do it then.
or
What's the idea?
or it could help.
You're only... Don, the only time you ever encourage something like that is when you know it's gonna blow up in our faces.
What's the idea, Aki?
Well, I have dispel magic.
As do I.
Do you think you're powerful enough to dispel all of this?
What if it's Aki and I together?
Yeah.
I thought I had Dispel Magic. Hold on. Where is that?
You can try.
It's a 3rd level spell.
Thank you.
I think one thing to point out would be, are you dispelling the spirits of trapped Aiel?
Ah, fuck! Ilya couldn't do it then. She thought that would happen.
I got an idea. How about I summon my... Oh, wait. I just... Ho-Oh can't come out. It hasn't been an hour.
Or it may set their spirits free.
Yeah.
Illy, make another perception check.
Watch me fucking get another 6.
No, watch you somehow get under a 6.
Okay. As you look around, you notice that the spirits are gone. It's not been 10 minutes. You've been keeping track. The spirits are gone. The mists aren't moving and the spirits are gone.
Hey, Lothar.
Yeah.
We're alone.
Can I go back and play with those kids? This is boring.
No.
8. The kids are gone. They're all gone.
Then why are we still walking in circles?
Is your detect magic still up?
Yes, I've been keeping track.
I say we all wave our hands really fast and make a typhoon. That'll blow the smoke away.
I mean,
No, it won't.
Dust Devil.
Or we could just like wait a little bit and I can make Ho come up and he can use this gust. Just flap his wings really hard and we can run.
And it goes over the 8 mouth.
Think back. What?
I'm gonna clear the mist again.
Do you think it will
How
help?
high is the mist?
You look up and it is shrouding the tops of buildings.
Okay.
I push Lothar's hand away and look up and say, "Can't you at least cover it with jam or something so I don't have to smell your stupid scent?"
No.
Think back. What happened when you entered the city?
Dumbass ran into a bell.
And what happened then?
Oh shit.
Mist stopped.
No. It started.
No, there was small.
No,
little
the mist was
things.
there before the bell.
Yeah, but that's when the spirits showed up.
I got an idea. I
They
pull
could've
up my
already-
bell and start ringing it.
Okay, 8,
Spaz attack.
as you ring the bell for all you're worth, the discordant, to put it politely, notes seemingly ring much louder than a little bell should be able to. And as you watch, Illy, the outlines appear.
Yes,
They're
call me the
all-
next Beethoven.
Looking at 8. And the mists start to move again.
Ding, 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 ding.
Okay, Lothar.
Yes.
I think they like music.
Lothar and 8, make a perception check.
Do I have advantage? Who cares?
It doesn't. 8, you're too busy. But Lothar, over the discordant banging of 8, like singing and her
Ding, ding,
playing her
ding,
bell,
dong, dong, ding, dong,
you
ding.
hear a faint whiff of the familiar music that had been earlier.
Right. Quietly ring the bell, 8, and we will continue forward.
I don't know. Quiet. I start, but then I stop. I'm like, oh yes, I do. And then I like, very so lightly that maybe people can't even hear it. Ching the bell.
Tick, 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 tick.
Okay. That seems to be enough. And Illy, as you watch the spirits resume their guarding of the road, and as you guys begin to walk, the scenery seems to be changing as the mists, with each step you take as you play the music, begins to swirl around you, moving in and out of your like in between your legs, up around your bodies, and soon everyone is starting to hear the same sort of dancing, frolicking music that Lothar was at first hearing.
I feel violated.
Welcome to being a bard.
Ching, 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 dong, dong, bing, bing. It's a good thing I got this bell.
Okay. So as you guys keep walking down the narrow, twisting street, well, it's not narrow or twisting, it's a wide, straight street. As you guys keep walking, Illy, you notice that the spirits lining the path have shifted from, women and children and just sort of normal men to very tall, armed figures, all standing like at attention, spears and shields in their hands.
I have a question.
Okay.
Can I use my shape-shifting hat to change my appearance into something that has bells on its cuffs?
Yes.
You
So,
could,
like-
but would the bells do anything?
Like, as I
No.
walk, would they...
Illusion.
Ah.
The bells don't become physical. You'd still just be ringing your one bell.
Alright, I was thinking that it'd be easier for me if I just have to, like, shake my hand violently!
So you heard what I said?
Everyone,
Okay, go ahead.
everyone, please stay together and don't do anything disrespectful because we are surrounded by many, many guards right
I need to pee.
Define disrespect.
Don't be yourselves.
Can do.
Walk behind us and don't go touching anything. And I mean, don't touch anything,
But
please.
what if I wanted to act like the monk?
Touch nothing.
I drop the bell and hold my hands up.
8, I need you to keep ringing the bell quietly. That's what you can touch right now. If you want to touch something else, just ask.
I crouch down and feel around for the bell, because mist.
You're able to quickly find the bell and,
Right.
and begin ringing it.
Ching, ching, ching. Ching, ching. Ding dong, the witch is dead. Which, the one that tried to pull my arms off!
As 8 loudly sings. You're walking. The mist. The more you guys walk, the thicker the mist becomes until really you can't see anything. Like you're like Illy, you're walking behind Lothar, and even in the short space between you guys, you are still losing him. That's how thick the mist is.
I told you we should have held hands.
I'm gonna place a hand on the back of Lothar so I can follow him.
Why don't we? I got an idea. I drop my bag, take out my rope. Let's all hold on to the rope. I saw this one time with this person that was like, I don't know, like harvesting smaller people, and they were like walking across the street. The woman said to hold on to the rope so no one would get lost. And then I sold one of the kids anyways, and that's another story for that. But let's hold on to the rope.
Does everyone hold on to the rope?
Yes,
Yeah.
I held on to the safety rope.
Yep.
And then I tied
Okay.
around Tam.
Yep, Tam is.
I got you, Hebe.
Thank you. Okay. So, you guys walk forward, and not 10 feet after 8 suggested the safety rope, the mist suddenly clears.
I look around at everyone. I'm like, wow, we look like a couple of idiots, don't we?
You guys are standing in what appears to be a large plaza with, on the far end, across the plaza from you, it's
Are we here?
cobblestone. Yeah, basically there in the city. Across this part of the city looks pretty remarkably well preserved. Like the cobblestones aren't broken. They're across from you. There is an arching doorway to a large round what looks to be a temple. And the mist is staying like around the edge of the building. So, and it's above. It's resting like on the tops of the roofs. So you guys can see the architecture, and it's clear. And sort of most like immediately, you guys see that in the center of this plaza is a ring of 5 glass pillars, and in the center of the pillars, an ethereal form of a tall Aiel man.
Ching ching. Call me crazy, but I think we should still hold on to the rope.
Yes, and I will approach the man very respectfully and bow.
Really,
I
everyone does
offer-
the same.
Water and shade.
Okay.
I offer you snacks
He
and
is
head
going to
pats.
bow as well.
Okay.
This isn't Hebe. We don't offer snacks and head pats.
What?
This isn't Hebe. We don't offer snacks and head pats.
I request snacks and head pats.
The Aiel sets his eyes on you, Lothar, and says in this sort of deep, rumbling voice, "Who would come to Roidion, city of kings?"
8!
Yep, go ahead.
Lothar Wallace Kunibert Ferdinand Dustwalker the second at your service.
Jesus Christ, man, your name is a mouthful.
The god's just like, dude, I bit my tongue saying that in my head.
I assume the party is all sort of like gathered behind Lothar and 8.
Yep.
Okay.
I'll stand next to Lothar.
Okay. The spectral Aiel looks at you, sort of inspects all the faces. He lingers for a second, not on you, Illy, but on 8, before turning back to look at Lothar, and he says, "Would you be chief?"
Yes. if it is what the fates have written for me.
I don't know, godly guy. That kind of sounds like a hesitant answer. I wouldn't trust him.
Wraps hand over 8's mouth.
Thank you.
Another pair of spectral eyes linger on 8 for a long moment before he says, He who would be chief must pass through Roidion. In there, he turns and points to the temple. There would be answers.
I will nod and bow. Thank you.
I shall bow as well.
Yeah.
Bows and uses her hand to gently make 8 bow as well.
Okay, what are you guys going to do?
Let's head to the temple.
How are you going through it? There's a path that goes through, like, the 2 semicircles of pillars, and there's the path that goes around them.
He said through, so I go through.
He said
Does everyone...
Chief goes through. I will untie myself from the rope and go through.
Okay.
8, he has to go through. We have to go around.
I move my hand. I move your hand away for a minute. Be like, and just pause for a minute. You smell like lilacs. That's weird.
Lothar, as you step forward, you step forward into the sort of ring of glass pillars. There's a great shift in your body. You feel it just like a twist. And for the rest of the party, Lothar vanishes.
I've seen this movie before! Grind on the rails! Use the hoverboard!
Flicks 8 in the nose.
Ow! Sometimes I wonder where I get these things from. What's a hoverboard? It's so not fair. Why do we gotta go around? He gets the shortcut.
Because
figure,
we are restricting the ideal right now.
The figure sets his gaze on 8, and I'll get to you in a second, Lothar. He sets his gaze on 8 and says, "Are you his Siswayaman?"
His what?
Bless you.
Do I know what that means?
Make a history check.
Where's my character sheet? Hold on, gotta pull it up.
I'll make a history check.
Do not.
Oh, wow. Okay,
You
it was
don't get
4.
advantage.
It was 4. It was 4. Wait, no, it was 17. 17 was the first one. It was 17.
Okay.
You got a minus
Sorry.
1.
Illy, make a history check as well.
Working on it. No, that's not. Hold on. It's being mean right now. Every time I open my character sheet, my game freezes.
God damn it, Ross.
How are these not stale? They've been open on my desk for like 2 weeks.
Cool, 14.
What? Oh, okay. How come I got nothing that does that? A plus
Dual
8 and a plus
class.
5.
Dual class.
You don't have expertise.
Ugh.
Yeah.
How do I get expertise?
Dual class.
8, I will point out
Ugh.
that, like, Seda, even for 8 to know this, like, she would need to crit.
Oh, alright.
Just because it's something that her character would have no knowledge of.
I have kindergarten knowledge, thank you.
Yeah, they don't teach the old tongue in, So, Illy, you know that Siswayaman is a phrase in the old tongue that, from your studies, roughly translates to
Do you know
Shield
the way?
Brothers.
To what? Shield Brothers?
Shield Brothers.
Oh my god, he's literally companions.
I'll turn to the man and say, yes, we are.
A man may have his Siswayaman by his side when he attempts the passage of Roidion.
Sweet.
Thank you. Elia will bow and then motion everyone to move forward towards where Lothar vanished.
I got
Does
a bad
every-
feeling about this.
Does everyone go through? You don't gotta go through.
I'm going
Who
through.
is this Lothar guy, really?
Cool as shit.
I mean,
Yo, yeah, that's right. I'm free. I'm free.
Grabs 8 by the ear.
I get dragged into the mist and disappear.
You have the hammer. You're coming with us.
This is my out. I blew it.
So does everyone go through?
Yep.
Yes.
Okay.
I pull Tam along with the rope.
Okay.
Tam's just like, "Nee."
Okay. You guys.
Lothar is not dead.
You guys you feel the same sort of twisting sensation, and you find yourselves in a strange place.
Ching ching.
It appears to be an entirely white plain. The only thing standing before you is
If you say pillars, I'm gonna freak out.
appears to be small hut made of rough stone with an arch leading so it's got an open arch door
Yo.
leading into a hut.
So are we in the hyperbolic time chamber, or am I tripping? Yeah, I'm tripping. All right. Lothar! Ching ching ching!
You do see Aki, would Lothar have gone in?
Yes.
Okay, Lothar is nowhere to be seen.
Lothar! And I'm like, ring the bell, like.
Do
running
I
around in
hear
circles.
the loud child?
You, of course. You can't deny me.
So Lothar, as you go in, the inside of the chamber, like you go into this like sort of hut, weird room area, and as everyone appears, and Lothar, you would have heard this when you first appeared, you hear the same voice say, "And Aiel must trust his brothers and sisters." You all hear that. And as well as, the road may be dark.
I fail
Just say that, shut the fuck up.
Whoa.
Christ. You also hear, the road may be dark, yet oft times light does not but blind. And, Lothar, you see, going down in the hut, you see it's a spiraling staircase that seems to go down into pitch blackness.
Okay.
Damn it.
Sorry, Seda, I didn't realize you crit failed that, but I'm trying to explain something.
Yeah, I know.
I'm sorry. Okay, so, Lothar, would you have gone down the stairs?
I will have started to go down the stairs.
Okay, make a perception check. Okay, you've walked down what seem to be a few flights of stairs when you hear the ringing of 8 above. You do hear him like yelling, or her yelling.
This is my chance. I will head back up to the party.
You, Lothar, as you start to walk up,
I can't.
you find that you cannot reach the top.
Right.
You just walk up and up and up the stairs, but you
Once I
don't
realize
seem to be
this-
reaching the top.
Once I realize this, I will stop.
Okay. The rest of the party, what are you doing?
Die inside.
Softly to
The
8.
only way to
Stop the
go.
bell.
So, I mean, he must have gone this way, right? Might as well go try to catch up with him.
Possibly. Or he could be in a totally different room, area. Who knows?
Well, I mean, worst case, we all die. Best case, we find Lothar. And staying here, worst case, we all die.
Alright, let's go.
So the party goes down the stairs, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Soon the party begins to make their way down the stairs, and they begin to descend down into the spiraling stone staircase toward the endless, toward the pitch black bottom. They walk for, well, how long? You don't really know. It seems like you just started walking, but at the same time, it seems like you've been walking for what seems like a really long time. Who would have been the first down the stairs?
I would.
Greg would have been?
Yeah.
Okay. As you guys walk down the stairs, Greg, you bump into a figure on the just sitting on one of the stairs.
Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't see you there.
Lothar, the rest of the party has found you.
Aye. Let's go. I have no idea what's going on, but we're going down.
I have a theory.
Share as we walk and talk.
Walking and talking. You might be becoming chief of the
So we're on like a seemingly endless staircase.
Yes.
And we got a slinky.
Oh my god!
Oh my god!
I was thinking we should use one of the doors at the top of the stairs and slide down.
So,
Two kinds of people in this
or
group.
at least the chief of us in the eyes of the Aiel.
possibly.
But who knows? So let's just, there's only one way to find out.
Okay, so you guys keep walking down the stairs?
Yes.
Okay. I want one person as you're walking to make a perception check.
Lothar, you got this.
Oh, also, did you guys have any lights?
I have lights, but they're not on.
Is
My
anyone...
Vision.
My mace gives out light.
Do we have any humans in the party?
Me.
Pretty sure I'm human.
Half human.
Anybody who doesn't have dark vision?
Do I have dark vision? I don't think I do.
You do.
I do?
I have dark vision, but it's an ability that I can use, and it costs key.
Oh, right, you can give the spell dark vision. Right, so we need lights for yoga and
My mace sheds light. Sheds bright light for 20-foot radius and dim light for an additional 20 feet.
Actually, I don't think we should use light.
is like the staircase hollow in the middle?
Yes.
Safety rope, tie both yoga and Greg to it.
Oh, also,
Doesn't one of them have flying shoes?
Yeah. Yeah, we got flying shoes.
He doesn't need a safety rope. He's good.
We never
Probably a better
abandoned the
idea
safety
to-
rope.
Probably a better idea to stick with it anyway.
Yeah, I don't think we want to try to fly down.
I did not suggest that whatsoever.
But, falling's probably not a good idea either. So,
Oh.
safety rope.
How high between the steps is it?
It's not a huge fall, only a couple of feet. But
Between steps?
no, but so there. If you were to lean off the side of the steps, okay, there's like the central column, which seems to go down into nothingness, and then there are the next steps, like across. So it's only a few feet from like one side to the other, but if you were to fall, you'd have to you'd have to grab the next pair of steps to avoid like bouncing off into the nothingness.
Oh, okay.
All right.
So I need one person to make a perception check.
Lothar.
Oh, didn't I roll an 18 for that, or is that?
Oh, was that you?
Yeah.
I think that was to locate the party.
That was to hear. That was to hear.
Yeah, right.
I need another perception check from one person.
No, I can do one. Where's my thing at?
I mean,
Nope, he said 1. Too late. 8 did it.
1, not 8.
It did.
And
Though.
Rounded.
suffering.
Isn't about playing games while we should be playing D&D.
Not playing a game either.
You totally are. It just showed up not once but twice. You're playing a different game.
I launched to get daily logins because they
First
were
Warframe, then
set
Minecraft.
okay. So 8.
Minecraft's not open.
Guys, come on. 8. You look around and you notice as you're just walking, with the light of Ryoga's mace, you notice something on the edge of the stairs.
Can I pick it up, or is it just...
It's something seemed to be like etched into the side of the stairs.
Ooh. Whoosh. I want to get a closer look.
Okay. You can see what
Figures I'd
languages
get
do you
that.
speak?
I speak Common and Sylvan.
Do you speak Sylvan? Okay, wow.
Fuck that, apparently.
You see that along the steps is a repeat of the phrase, carved in Sylvan.
Wait, it is Sylvan, really?
Yes, it's Sylvan.
That's amazing.
Yeah, I was surprised. It's Sylvan. The road may be dark, yet oft times light does not but blind.
Huh. Hey,
What you
Ryoga,
looking at, 8?
I found something that says... look! And I show Apple.
Ilya she speaks Sylvan and like 5 other languages.
I'm
Okay.
gonna say what it says, thinking that she doesn't.
I can read it, 8. I can read it. And
I can't.
like I said, I don't think we should really put light down here.
Let's throw his mace off the cliff.
Or
8.
just turn the light off.
Or we could break it.
No.
Can't you just, like, stop magic on it?
You could put it away, and that would get rid of the light's magic.
Okay, then I'll put it away.
Okay.
Just, is there a wall around the staircase?
Yes.
Put your hand against the wall and follow it.
That's a terrible idea. Last time I tried doing that, there was a floorboard loose, and then I fell down the stairs, and that was a whole other story.
All right, so we're doing that.
Okay. So who cannot see now?
Me.
Me.
Does 8 have dark vision?
I don't know.
Yes.
Like, it seems legit because I'm a kitsune.
We
Yes,
get
I
it as
believe.
level 10 Blood Hunter.
Okay.
I don't have that written down anywhere, but alright.
Is that like a passive thing or an active ability, Justice?
Where is the thing? I can't find it.
As a kitsune, I'm pretty sure I'd have night vision.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
I think
Okay.
actually 8 has true vision.
There.
Yeah, didn't we do this before?
Me and Ryoga. So now we can see.
What's true vision?
Okay.
It's like...
Go ahead.
Mm-mm.
True
What's
sight
it?
means you see through invisibility and illusions.
Ah, okay.
Yeah. Okay. So as you guys,
Would that have changed anything with the mist?
not. I mean, if she does have true sight, she would have been able to see the spirits.
Oh, cool.
Without Illy
I
having to
wasn't paying
use her.
attention.
Yeah.
I was too busy ringing my bell. Which
Okay,
I'm still doing,
so-
by the way.
You're still ringing the bell.
Yeah, ching ching.
So
Uh,
as it's okay, go ahead.
I like tied it around my neck, and it's like a bell now.
Yeah, it's like a collar. Okay.
Yeah.
So as you guys continue down the Pips. Sorry, he's batting at my mic. So as
You down the pips?
Pip, stop it. As you continue down the staircase, the light is out. But nothing seems to be happening. You're just you can all see, you can make out the path. But you're got hands resting on the side of the wall, and you're just keep walking.
I am going to close my eyes.
Yeah, I was gonna say that. too.
Lothar stole my idea.
I was so gonna do that. I was gonna say I grab onto Lothar's shirt, just close my eyes, and walk bored.
Ellie will do the same. Closing her eyes, not grabbing onto Lothar's shirt though. Safety rope.
So who is doing that? Just you guys?
I ain't doing that.
Okay. So with
Unless somebody
with
suggests
with Illy, Lothar, and 8 closing their eyes, you keep walking down the stairs. I need everyone that's closing their eyes to make concentration checks.
Concentrate. I don't have that.
Yeah.
So it's a Constitution save.
Yeah.
Constitution save.
Oh god.
Oh shit.
Nope.
Yay!
You guys. So the rest of the party watches as everyone that decided to close their eyes and walk down the staircase immediately begins to eat shit and fall. Fortunately, they don't fall very far, but they just like you guys are walking like, oh, we're gonna close our eyes, and Greg's like, why are you guys are morons.
I was smart. I grabbed onto Aki's shirt so I wouldn't do this, but he just fucking ate shit anyways.
And you three fall down the stairs and bounce. So you guys end up maybe like 20 steps below. Each of you takes 6 points of bludgeoning damage as you like.
I can't take 6 points of damage.
Maybe you shouldn't fall down the stairs then.
I knew I was gonna fall down the stairs. I fucking knew it. What?
I thought because you could
I thought the person that took care of me wouldn't eat shit.
I think I broke a pinky.
Okay, let's try this again.
Yep. Next time,
Wait,
eyes closed. Look
Oh
at
god!
Instead of 8,
Actually, I'm doing it a different way. I'm
Instead
going
of a-
to sit. Go ahead.
instead of a person with their eyes closed holding on to a person with their eyes closed, how about the people with their eyes closed hold on to the people with their eyes open?
Nope, I'm doing it a different way. I am sitting my butt on the stairs, closing my eyes, and I am scooting my butt down, one step at a time.
I'm just gonna
Breaks your tailbone.
Yeah.
Okay. Who has their eyes open? Who has their eyes closed?
Closed.
Closed.
Open.
Butt scooting
I just
though.
saw these guys eat shit.
But
And it was hilarious.
You just
Like
like,
the age of cell phones, it would have been posted online.
yeah, I was gonna say you just like after that you just see a flash happen and who took a picture?
I ain't missing that shit again.
Okay. So everyone that is walking with their eyes closed, I need
Nope,
a
I'm butt
Constitution
scooting.
saving throw. Illy, you have advantage.
doesn't help me.
All right, fuck it.
Oh my god.
Oh my god!
Lothar, I'm so sorry.
That's okay. I got this.
I got an 11.
Okay.
I'm
Lothar.
not fucking using digital shit anymore. I got my D20 here. Nate's gonna be
No,
confirming
you can't.
it.
No. I need you to roll the real thing.
Ugh.
He did. He got a 5.
Yeah, you
Oh,
see,
God.
this is why I'm not doing digital. I swear, this shit has it out for me.
At least you guys have pluses to them. I don't.
8.
don't.
Were you
What?
holding on to Lothar?
Yes, so
Okay. So as you guys are watching, Illy is safely.
We
like,
go down
scooping
the
around
hole.
As Lothar and 8 trip, flip end over end down into the eternal hole of pitch blackness. They
Okay.
disappear without a sound.
Thank
Okay.
God for the safety rope that was tied to us all.
Yeah!
Oh god.
Safety
Oh,
rope! Pull those fuckers!
I was being safe!
Alright, so, we can pull them up, right? Like, we don't all eat shit.
Is everyone like tied together with a rope?
Yeah,
Yeah.
tied to Tam at the back.
Except I'm sitting.
But then again, though, Lothar crit failed.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, if you guys are holding on, what I need from 8 is a strength check.
That's saving throw. I knew that, just testing you guys. Come on!
It's still an 11. I would take the first roll.
Watch this, Nate. You ready? 1! Alright, well.
Okay.
Just hate me.
8, you're able to hold on to Lothar's shirt as you guys like there's a as the rope pulls tight around you, but you're able to hold on.
Stop messing around!
Me?
And you guys are able to be pulled back to safety.
I look at Lothar,
fine.
grab his head in my hands, and go, now I only owe you 2 of my lives.
Okay, what are you guys going to do?
3rd time's the charm!
One butt scoot!
The Constitution,
So,
right?
in what
Yeah.
way is it a good idea to be closing our eyes and going down the stairs?
The thingamajig said that light sucks, and I can still see in the dark, so I gotta close my eyes.
Same.
So I'll just deactivate dark vision then.
Okay.
You actually can't.
You can't?
Nope.
What?
Close your eyes.
It's just the last 8 hours.
Fan freaking
Oh,
tastic.
Jesus Christ.
17.
Let's just close my eyes then.
Okay.
It said light was the enemy. Or,
20.
there's
I-
no light.
But we can
Yes.
see. It wants us
But
not to see.
Yes. Aiel are humans, which means they can't see in the dark. And the light would blind the way.
Therefore,
So-
butt scoots. On the everyone, bottom to the stairs. We are butt scooting down.
I was told never to do that.
This
God
is
damn it, Zach!
Okay. So, yeah. The, who has eyes open, who has eyes closed?
I'll have
Close.
the
I have open.
and then I guess I'll be butt scooting.
Okay. So, everyone but Morthos, you have dark vision, correct?
Yep.
Everyone that has their eyes closed, I need a Constitution saving throw.
advantage for butt scooting, right?
I'm not butt scooting.
I'm butt scooting.
Come on.
Please tell me I have advantage.
I really needed to butt
I was,
scoot
I
there.
was
Greg.
butt scooting.
Greg, were you butt scooting?
I was butt scooting.
Then you have advantage.
Okay.
Get a 1 again, bitch.
Got
Yuli,
one
is
I
Ryoga
got
butt
a one
scooting?
too, Greg. It's okay.
Yes.
Butt
Then
scoot.
I need a Constitution saving throw.
Me?
Ryoga.
Oh wait, that's to me.
Little-
Okay. So
Are you
Ryoga.
butt
These are
scooting?
saving throws. Do we still get bonus from Tam?
You have advantage if you're butt scooting.
I'm not.
Okay.
Butt scoot.
Oh my god, Yuli. Calm yourself.
Everyone slowly scoots down, Tam included. Morthos is just sort of walking behind, like with his arms like crossed, like these guys are
I'm
fucking
not doing
idiots.
it. I'm not doing it.
I said, are you not?
Lothar's not butt scooting.
I'm
and
not
Grace
butt
not butt scooting.
I said Morthos is like walking behind the butt scooters. It's slow going, and nothing seems to be happening.
We all have to close our eyes.
Oh, fine. I'll sit down and do the fucking embarrassing ass butt scoot with my
I'm
eyes
not
closed.
butt scooting, you freaks!
I'm doing this on me.
Okay, if everyone has their eyes closed. I need one more round of Constitution saving throws.
Butt scoots! Oh shit.
I'm not butt scooting. I was told not to do that.
That's 2 ones I've rolled.
Okay. So Illy, you're okay because like you wobble for a bit and you almost teeter off, but you're okay because you're able to grab the rock and stabilize yourself.
Butt scoot!
It's slow and it's embarrassing, but after about
No one sees us.
15 minutes of butt scooting in the dark, like harrowing minutes of nearly falling off, and like it's uncomfortable, like bang, bang, bang each step as you like you're all gonna be really sore after this. But
except for me, because I'm not butt scooted.
exactly,
And
all
me.
the butt scooters are gonna be sore.
It's worth it.
Lothar and all the not Lothar and 8. I assume you guys are in front.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
You guys step onto the bottom.
I hate stairs.
Take a step, and your feet hit solid ground.
How do we know it's... We do that epic, like, super step when we think we're hitting another step, and it's like... boom.
Yeah, you sort of stagger a bit, but you reach what feels like solid ground.
Open my eyes.
You
Back
are...
Get back in the top of the
you are
staircase.
now... You're at the bottom of the staircase, you look up there, now torches lit all the way up the spiraling staircase that seems to go so high that it just disappears into the tower. Standing before you is an archway.
Oh no, guys. When I almost fell off, I accidentally dropped one of my cards. Can we go back and get it?
No.
No.
Well, we're at the bottom. They would have ended up here.
But why not?
Okay.
Why did I Hulk a loogie down this thing?
I will approach the
Been
archway.
disrespectful, and you would have been shot with a fireball.
Yes.
Yeah, you would have.
Multiple fireballs.
Okay, so you approach the archway.
Fists too.
Yes.
It's a stone archway. It's wide enough for one person to enter at a time. Do you enter?
I will wait for everybody to gather.
Before he does, I'm gonna use guidance.
On me?
Yeah.
Alright.
Okay.
I will then enter the archway.
Inspire.
You feel
God damn
a wrenching feeling, a sharp, like stabbing pain in your gut, and then Lothar is gone.
Alright,
to me?
everyone, one at a time.
I'm next.
What happens to me though? I was holding onto his shirt.
I'm third.
8, you feel the same sharp stabbing pain and disappear as well.
On the
I'll
other
go
side of wherever
last.
we are. This is like the last time I hold on to you. I feel sick.
All right, so I'm going through.
Everyone
Solid
goes
head
through.
pat.
I'll go through last.
Going through.
Okay. You guys appear in a 60-foot large 60-foot like across circular room. As you appear, you hear the familiar voice saying, "An Aiel must have wisdom." The walls of this room are constructed with stone brick, and there are torches set out throughout the hall. It's a circular room, and you see on each of the walls are a variety of what really appear to be some of the finest weapons you've ever seen. Like, these are masterwork pieces of equipment. In the center of the room, there is a knight, the statue of a knight in full armor, his hand outstretched.
No one touch anything.
Thank you for saying it
Punch the
before.
initiative. Good old references.
In what way is his hand outstretched? Is he like looking for? Is he holding his hand out expecting something, or is he like expecting a handshake?
Or is he like Riku?
No, it is like it's like his hand. Any one of the items, any one of the weapons, like circled around the room, would look in place in his hand.
Okay.
Can I investigate the knight? Like, just go up to it, but not actually touch him?
Yeah. So as you approach, you see on, like, at his feet, there is a plaque, and it's in Sylvan, an ancient type. Yeah, I know, an ancient type of Sylvan, but it's still Sylvan. And it says, "Bring to me the greatest weapon that kings covet, puts warriors to rest, and ends all battles."
Oh, I know. A flag.
A woman.
Bring to me the greatest weapon that kings covet.
Puts warriors to ruin, and ends all battles.
A flag.
Forgiveness.
How do you put that in his hand?
A handshake.
Puts warriors to woman?
To ruin.
Yes, to ruin.
To ruin.
I got distracted.
Puts warriors to women.
I'm gonna read this out loud to everyone.
Okay.
Peace.
So everyone has heard this inscription.
I'm gonna flop over, put my hand up in like thumbs up, and be like, "Cool, I'll get on that," and like be exhausted after I was dying and climbing a bunch of stairs.
All right, I'm gonna walk up onto the ceiling and see if there's anything up there.
It's a dome. There is nothing on the thing.
All right, I shall relay that information to the group.
Thank
Lothar.
you.
Guys, there's nothing up here.
My immediate thoughts were 8, a child.
Nah, people kill children in war.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lothar, do you think I should offer a sort of like what would you do?
Flash the statue.
No, like what is it called when you place your hand in the other and like in the others and like bow, like as like a
Curtsy?
yes, like a curtsy, but not communion. You know, like at the end of the meeting, at the end of like important meetings, they do like the handshake, bow, and everything, and say whatever it is.
A farewell?
No.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, but I don't know the word.
Recommend parlay. I'm gonna do perception.
Okay. You notice that the weapons, each of the weapons looks like it's able to be removed from where it is resting in the wall.
Is there any... I'm going to use perception, too, to see if there's anything else that isn't a weapon around here.
It's all weapons.
What weapons are there here? Could be.
There's a warhammer. And make a perception, Lothar. Okay.
Damn, son!
You notice that under each of the there are small like inscriptions under each of the
Under each one.
Yeah.
I got it. It's drugs.
I will go to the Warhammer and look at the plaque. Is it Sylvan?
It is in Sylvan, yes.
Oh yeah,
So-
could you?
Is
Come
It
on.
is. What?
Is it money?
No.
I mean, you can put coins in his hand if you want.
Said don't touch anything.
I'm asking the group. Is it money?
I
Don't
doubt it. Money starts war. And what did you find, Lothar?
There's
Lothar, you walked up to an impressive-looking warhammer with a large pointed spike. It's made of that shaft is like polished wood. There's like gold and silver on the head, and underneath the word Deathbringer, underneath the warhammer.
there's inscriptions under each one of these.
I will go over and read Deathbringer. And say, I think the Warhammer's named Deathbringer from what this says.
Let's put that in his hand. Think about it. Death ends battles, puts warriors to ruin, and kings want to die because their job sucks so much because they won't give me food! Even though I was trying to help that person go off on a tangent.
8 starts yelling. She's like talking to the knight, ranting to him.
Okay, and I figure we'll go along to each weapon and...
Read them, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. The next one is it's a great sword of what appears to be elvish design. The blade is blood red, and there are carefully crafted runes all across it. And underneath it is Oath Shatterer.
Oath Shatterer. Beautiful weapon.
The next is a glaive with a twisting blade of what looks like mithril.
Oh god.
The handle, yeah, mithril, my boy. The handle is beautifully carved black wood. This is Mercy Climber.
Mercy Climber.
I got it! Lothar, I got it!
What?
What if it's my cards?
I doubt it.
What
But
is
you
mithril?
You said they're like the destroyer of worlds, didn't you?
Yes, but it's not really a weapon.
Oh, alright.
What other... Is that it of the weapons?
No, there's much more.
Hey guys,
What?
I think
What?
these weapons
Really?
are just named.
you guys think
Yeah.
that the weapon we're looking for would be enchanted?
Possibly. Probably.
Would it be possible to look for magic instead of looking for some weird weapon?
I have a feeling that none of these weapons are actually the key.
What if it's fire?
Yeah.
Do you guys keep wanting to look at the weapons? Do you want to do something else?
Can I take out a piece of paper? I have a piece of paper and writing utensils and write up a peace treaty? Like a
You
quick peace treaty? I
You could
want to
try.
actually, Lothar, if I write down a peace treaty and offer it to the knight,
I should probably be the one to offer it to the knight.
probably
Because I am the one taking these trials. No offense.
Ellie does it, becomes fucking chief.
Just make sure you write it in the language that he knows.
The silver
I
men.
can write it in
Sylvan?
silver.
Sylvan?
Sylvan.
Sylvan.
What's my
So
auntie's old cat's name?
I want to do that. I'm gonna write up a peace treaty. Simple one, but a
Okay, that's gonna take probably about 10 minutes. What is everyone else doing?
I want to sit in his hand, but I'm not allowed to touch anything.
Good job. You were learning.
I just want to take a look at all the weapons.
Yeah, me too.
Okay.
I'll do the same thing.
You
Look at the other
guys
ones.
look through. There is the Giant's Toe, which is a maul made in the shape of a giant skull with its mouth open wide in a scream. Its tongue is a spike that comes out of the mouth.
What does this have to do with toes?
He's got his foot in his mouth.
There is Quicksilver, which is a pike of dark green jade with the blade and a bamboo hilt. There is the Bad Samaritan, which is a war trident that is made of some strange reflective black metal with... Does anyone... with some inscriptions upon it? Illy might know, but it's not, like, common.
here, let me put my languages in the thing.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
do the same thing.
So what you're saying is that we can see that there's something written on it, but we don't know what it is because we can't read it.
Yeah, none of those three read it.
Do mine do? Oh, none
Nope.
of
You do not read it, Dilly.
Is it abyssal?
Can I read it?
No.
Read.
Next is the Midnight Sun, which is a wizard staff of black wood with a white crystal that lets out like a soft glowing light at the top. There is Kingslayer, which is a morning star with a black handle, and the head, like the metal bit, is white as milk. There is Forgiveness, which is a longbow of bright cherry wood with yellow crystals set in light. And there is Peacemaker, which is a long sword with a rusted blade and what appears to be like vines or something wrapped around the blade.
It's that one.
I'm going to look up and raise a brow.
Clearly, it's that one.
Am I the
It's
only one
that
besides
one.
8 who can read? Who can read Sylvan?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
It's that one. And
What do you
one
mean?
Morthos, are you gonna make a stronger case than just saying that one over and over again?
Well, I can't read it, so I don't actually know what it is.
Oh, right, you don't know what that is. Yeah.
But it's that one.
8, are you like with the group?
No, I'm on the floor, just like resting.
Okay, Morthos, you don't know what that says. You just see a rusted sword.
Hey, kid. I'm talking about 8. Can you come read this for me?
Yeah.
I'll give you a shiny.
A shiny what? Hand me a shiny. I already rolled over and went over. What do you want me to read?
What are the inscriptions on these? What do the words say?
It says shiny thing first, or I'm not reading anything.
Wow, that's pretty. That's pretty weird that it says that.
Yeah, words of wisdom, if you ask me.
Yeah. I'm gonna dig around in my bag and try and find my shiniest coin.
Which one are you looking at, by the way?
Morthos, I assume you're looking at the one you've been screaming about for the past 2 minutes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I am.
He's looking at the rusted sword with like vines climbing the or something similar to vines wrapping around the blade.
Alright, if he gives me something shiny, I'll tell him what it says. But other than that, I'll keep my mouth shut.
I'm gonna.
Can he read it?
Yeah.
So 8 can read Sylvan.
I thought it was the weird writing.
No,
That was on the trident.
Okay.
I'm gonna dig around in my bag and find my shiniest coin, and hand it to the child.
The child. So I get 1 gold.
Oh yeah, dude, that's a free fucking gold to read something.
Yeah, I'm just making
I'd
sure.
do
I
that.
Do you go over and read it, 8?
I look at the gold, hold it up into the light, bite it to make sure it's not fake or anything.
Turns out to be chocolate. And Abe's totally okay with that.
And then I'm like, I put it in my pocket and then read the description to him.
That sword is called Peacekeeper. Or Peacemaker. Peacemaker.
The
Hey.
sword's called Peacemaker.
Okay, it's this one.
Let's put it in without them knowing. We'll be so smart.
I agree. Let's fucking do it.
Take it. Come on, let's do it. Come on.
No, let's not do that.
Shut up, nerd.
Let's wait for the.
Shut up, nerd. Shut up, nerd.
I imagine me and Ilya just like right in front of the statue watching this.
No, you're in front of the statue doing the fucking.
Listening to us yell, "Shut up, nerd!" Trey.
Shut up, nerd. You don't know. Go cast silence on those other 2. Let's do this. Come on.
All right, I'm gonna grab the sword and bring it over to them.
Okay. Or
Might
does
not
you
be a
grab
good
No, we
idea,
gotta bring it to the statue. If we solve it ourselves, we'll get praised.
but they're in front of the statue.
No, I'm gonna stop them from putting it in the statue's hand.
No. Bad monk.
Traitor!
Lothar and Illy, I assume you see, like, this commotion.
Is giving them all death glares.
Like,
I'm
Illy
waving
is, like,
the-
hand
waving.
covered in ink from, like, writing a treatise.
I'm waving the new blade around. Let me put it in his hand.
No, I don't want to die if it's the wrong one.
Oh, yay! Okay, so you're just gonna let those two put something strange in his hand.
Yeah,
Look,
the ones that have solved all of our problems up to this point that didn't involve fighting.
I blew a hole in the wall. His hands are currently in a motion for a blade. If we put a blade in, it'll work. Kings want peace. It stops warriors, and everybody wants it.
Is the treaty ready?
What?
Is the treaty that Ilya was writing ready?
No, it's
more
only
or
been like
less.
4 minutes. It's only been 4 minutes.
I mean, more like it's not. It wouldn't hold up to the Grey Aja, but it's like it would
Good enough.
work. It'd be a contract.
Hey, onward!
I will take the
I
paper
don't know
and
what
put it into
fucking
the
soda tonight,
I have
dude.
guidance on
I'm,
Lothar.
I'm using produce flame and I'm throwing it at the paper.
I'm gonna whipping the sword at the fucking suit of armor now.
I have it.
I
Oh,
just want
damn
to
it.
point out 8's damage right there.
Actually,
When it's a piece of paper!
Yeah, right?
there are 3 people currently holding that sword.
Who?
You, me.
You're on the roof!
No! I'm stopping you from putting the sword in the statue.
Fuck you! I'm kicking him in the balls!
I put the paper into the knight's hand.
I burned it to a crisp.
Okay.
I'm putting my foot down this time.
Everybody, let's take a deep breath because we have like throwing swords and kicking people in the balls.
This 8's been through enough shit. I want to solve this puzzle on my own.
So,
It's too obvious.
okay. Lothar, you take a step toward him. You take a step toward treatise in your hands. 8 throws a fireball. I would like you make a roll a d20 and add your dex.
So
I have a
check.
question before I continue. Did
Yes.
was there a pen and ink and paper there, or did we have to take it out ourselves?
Illy had ink and paper.
Okay, so it wasn't in the room when we got in there.
That is correct.
Okay, I'm still with the sword then.
Yeah. If it was in the room, then I
100%.
would... Yeah.
Ellie doesn't know the name of the sword, so she thinks you guys are taking random swords that make red. We're like,
We got a sword called Peacekeeper, guys.
Kids for Kavach!
Lothar, the fireball just misses the piece of paper, but is it
No!
enough to stop you? Do you keep moving, or do you like turn around and go, "Who the fuck is throwing fireballs?"
Let 8 put it into the hand.
Okay. The knight looks down and moves its head
Kicks me in the
to
face.
not glare. It just like looks at the piece of paper before looking up at you, Lothar, and says, "This is not of what I speak." And the paper falls from his hands, and now both arms are raised, and it's moving toward your throat. Aki, make a dexterity saving throw.
All right. Can I teleport with the sword, or can I not do that?
I don't see why not.
At this point, I don't know who has the sword. Ada's been talking.
We
about
all
his
have our
sword,
hand on
Greg has the
Yeah.
sword.
Everybody is holding the sword.
Nate, Justice, and me all have our hands on the sword. A hand.
Okay.
I want to know if I can teleport with it.
Lothar, you and well, I'll get to you guys in just one second. Lothar, you take a step back and in surprise, and with a crashing sound, the knight moves forward, its feet snapping free of like the wooden like sort of dais it was on, and great stone hands wrap around your neck and begin to squeeze the life out of you. Help!
All right. Fucking. Greg's gonna go grab the Deathbringer and try to take off the statue's arms.
Okay, so you are crossed. I'm gonna say to get there and back, it's gonna be probably 5 or 6 seconds for him to grab it, run, and get back. You can run for the hammer. What is everyone else going to do?
I'm gonna look at Justice and then like look at the blade and be like just like I don't know what's going on. Like I'm just like
8. You're so close. Make a perception check for me. This with not with advantage. It's just perceiving. Okay. You notice that what appeared to be vines were an olive branch wrapped around the sword.
Huh.
I knew what it was.
Puns.
No.
This is why we communicate and not just yell.
We're extending an olive branch of peace. Fucking that pun, dude. Solid.
I can't cast that on Lothar. Damn it!
So, Greg doesn't have his hand on the sword, right?
No, he does not. He is ran for the hammer.
I'm gonna take that sword and I'm gonna do me a teleport
Can I teleport? Is this room dimly lit?
in front of the dude.
No, it's bright.
And I'm gonna hold the sword out for him, like to try and do the as a peace offering, if you will.
so what do I just fall flat in my face or get teleported with you?
I want you guys to make a contested. So give me strength saving throws, both of you, or strength checks, both of you.
Oh.
Oh yeah,
Okay. Porthos, you are instantly able to rip the sword out of 8's hands, snap your fingers, and instant transmission yourself in front of the knight, who is currently like crushing the life out of Lothar. You
smack his hand.
You extend the blade.
Bad.
You extend the blade to him, and he stops.
Oh, damn.
His fingers are still like wrapped tight around Lothar's neck, but there's no longer the crushing pressure. He looks up at you and says, This is of what I speak." And he reaches out and takes the sword in one hand.
Oh shit! I gave it to him.
Is trying to.
Oh no, dude.
Don't worry, we're allowed to be here.
Yeah, where's assistance?
Oh, good call. Yeah, his man.
Lothar, the stone fingers around your neck open up and you collapse to the ground, coughing.
Cough noises.
I'm gonna walk over to Lothar, like past Lothar, and give him like the biggest fucking "I fucking told you" plan. like all trust between us has been shattered.
But the thing is, we didn't tell them.
Yeah, you didn't tell us shit.
You're like, let's go put it in his hands.
Yeah, and then I threw a fireball to get him to stop, and said, "I want to do this
just
one."
started yelling.
Yeah, saying I want to do this. I fucking yelled. Look, he has his arms in the position of a blade. Let's give him one.
Any of the weapons would have fit in his hand.
Yeah, but not a fucking piece of paper. Like, I'm gonna slowly bend down and go. And now there's only one life.
I'm going. Oh, I still want to do that.
Do want to do what?
Ilya wouldn't do that though.
Do what? I want to know.
I was so gonna throw a fireball at you.
What?
Oh my god,
I did?
stop! You're not all of your characters are Rav.
I know. I said I was going to. Like Ilya would do that.
Yeah, Ilya was
I
a
will-
fireball kid.
Whisper back to 8. This is why we need to learn to communicate and not just
I-
yell.
I said everything.
Wow, no, he's not it.
8,
Yeah.
you said nothing to us. You started screaming and trying to put something in his hand. We did not know what it was. I still don't really know what it is. It's a sword. And from the
That
names
sword
that I
called
read,
Peacekeeper.
and you
Or
didn't
Peacemaker?
tell us
And you
this.
didn't.
Didn't you go around the room reading them all?
I read a few of them.
I said this sword. Why didn't you trust me? You guys never trust me.
Because you make bad choices so very often.
All of them. They'll fucking love it.
A broken clock is right twice a day.
Thank you, 8. I give her a pat.
I bite his hand.
All she did was read it. And I had to pay her to do it. Why am I not getting head pats?
Because I'm the one that's... Actually, Justice is the one that yelled, this sword, this sword, this sword. So, fuck you!
This game's fucking easy, dude.
This is the second time dumb luck has gotten us through a puzzle. First time
Oh yeah,
with the
fucking
wall
totally, dude.
Well, once you said peace,
I forgot about the wall.
I never forget about the stupid wall lick.
The wall lick was the best part of the whole campaign.
100%.
No, what's mad about that wall lick is that Philip got this beautiful, perfect ball of water. It was carrying it over so gently. And then he licks the
Then he
wall.
licks the wall.
Okay. So, as you guys are bickering and Morthos is like, why don't I get any credit? And 8 is like, being a brat.
I am...
With good reason for her brattiness. Another archway has opened behind the knight.
And I'm just standing there holding the Deathbringer above my head with both hands, and I'm just like, so...
Put the hammer down.
I'm gonna do the big thing and give Morthos his coin back and say, you did a good job.
I'm
No,
going
that's
to
okay.
help Philip up.
That's okay.
I will thank Ilya.
Can I take one of the weapons off the wall?
Was
And
does
you
anybody want some of these weapons?
I wouldn't.
Ilya is going to punch you guys if you do that.
I mean, they're really cool looking. I mean, look at that
Yes,
trident.
but
It's like it's calling my team.
It's not our weapons!
yes,
Hey, would it be too dishonorable to, write the answer down for the next poor sap has to go through this? We could just,
Just write the names of all the weapons and shit.
We could just, make a big arrow pointing to that one.
Speaking of writing, we should take down the inscription that's on that trident and see if we can get it translated later.
Oh, yeah. I thought we just take the entire trident.
no, take nothing.
We take nothing. Go down the stairs.
Oh my god. Lothar goes, no, we are taking nothing. And 8 just standing beside him, behind him with her hands on her hips, yeah, we take nothing.
Don't touch anything.
Eat your vegetables.
Let's scoot down the stairs. Let's go to a desert. It'll be fun.
So fucking brilliant.
Ilya is going to take 8 by the shoulders, turn her, crouch down, just go, 8, you need to learn to be respectful, please. Because right now, you're making a lot of people angry. And I'm pretty sure, but judging by your anger towards whoever it is who tried to pull you in half, your mouth is what got you in trouble in the first place in that situation, too.
But you people were just saying I didn't use my mouth, and that's why you were mad at me. I don't understand adults!
She has a point.
You need to learn to use your mouth the proper way. And I'm not showing you that, because that's a different adult lesson.
Jesus Christ.
Just
Jesus.
pats 8 on the head and goes through the archway.
That doesn't make any sense for Illy's character. Okay.
The little bit of Sada's rubbing off.
You
Morthos,
guys don't know what Ilya and Seda have done before.
Morthos, there is no reply from the Arbor Knight.
I'll take your silence as I can take anything.
Yeah!
Do you take the trident?
I want to walk up. I'm not gonna take it. but I want to lift it off the wall and just stare at the dude and see what happens.
Okay, you lift up. The knight does not move.
Oh fuck, man! I want to take it so
Don't
fucking
do
bad.
it. Don't do it. Don't do it.
Oh,
don't
but
do
it's
it.
so cool.
All right, you know what? I got an idea. We'll go through the door, then you can try.
Oh, that's a good call.
If anyone's fault, it's own.
We're all still attached to the safety rope. We're all being dragged through the door.
We'll cut him. We'll cut him.
No,
through,
no,
and
you guys aren't. No, you aren't on the safety rope because no,
I
you're
know,
not.
I know.
On the stairs.
I was hoping.
So Lothar, you feel the same twist and you disappear.
I went through the door too.
So does Illy.
I'm fucking taking it, dude. I want it so bad.
Give me your
It's
bag
so
first.
cool.
Give me your bag.
Could one of you bring this up when you get a chance?
I'm just fucking use my bag.
But if you get hurt, I'll save your stuff for you.
I mean, if I get hurt, I'm fucking dropping it and running.
The door's gonna close. I just know it. It's gonna be like Indiana Jones.
I mean, I'll run away from it.
So Ryoga and Greg, are you guys still here? Have you gone through the door?
No, I'm still here.
Okay.
I'm
Ryoga?
So Greg,
Staying with
you're gonna want to go through the door.
Okay.
I'm commanding.
I'm
the
taking
family
this
to go
fucking
through the door.
the rest of the
Right,
group
dude.
does.
I move faster than you do.
I want to see where this goes.
I'm fucking taking. I want this trident so bad.
You're,
I've been wanting a weapon since we fought the fucking Inquisitor.
you're like Peter when in the Star Wars thing where they want the couch so bad.
Yeah, smooth, Lothar. Okay.
I am smooth as silk.
I am smooth as silk.
I got an idea. I got an idea. We'll wrap the trident around and we'll slowly pull it towards the door.
With a rope. Yes, you're a genius.
Yes, I am.
All right, I'm gonna take my rope out of my little explorer's pack, and I'm gonna wrap it around the little arms of the trident thing, the ward right in there, and I'm gonna pull it slowly. I'm gonna pull it with the thing and walk through the door. See what happens.
The rope's gonna like snap.
Okay. So
I mean,
you.
the rope snaps.
So Morthos, are you gonna be the last one through the door, or?
Yeah.
Friend
Last
zoned.
Okay.
Oh, that's
As-
okay. That's where Quoth and Illy was for a long time.
Okay. So as everyone is through, you're in a new place. You're pulling Morthos. Everyone's just like staring at Morthos as he pulls the rope through, and with a pop, the trident. What's his name? The trident, whose name in Sylvan is Bad Samaritan.
Sorry.
Achievement unlocked.
The trident
Oh,
pops
super.
through the door, and seemingly, Morthos, you got to take this weapon.
Fuck yeah.
God damn.
Do you pick it up?
I pick it up.
Okay.
Yeah.
As you pick it up, the trident begins to glow. It begins to glow red, and
fuck yeah,
then
I got a
yellow,
lightsaber.
and white,
Whoa.
and
It's gonna explode.
finally
Death glare.
black. The trident turns black. The shininess gone. The encryption gone. Is like a black trident of pure energy in your hand. There's a great sort of the sound of rushing wind fills this area where you're now in.
Uh-oh.
Which is a lot like the first area you guys were in, just by the by. Morthos, you like, whoa, this is cool, and then intense, flaring pain shoots through your body.
Is it worse than when I took the elixir to become a blood hunter?
It's if they're like 1 and 2 for the worst pain you've ever felt.
Okay. Which one's the one though?
Probably this.
Okay. Fuck. All right.
So you are you're 1 moment triumphant as this like trident glows and winds swirl around you, and then the trident shatters, and as everyone watches, the black energy is frozen in time for a second, and then shoots in to Morthos's chest.
I'm getting new powers, dude. I'm turning into Spider-Man.
I'm not helping him. This is his own fault. I told him not to touch anything. Ilya's infuriated. He needs to learn his lesson.
Sorry, Pips is trying to eat my hand. He's mad that I won't let him sit on the mic. And now he's like,
We all
Perfect.
appreciate it. Just so you're aware, we all appreciate it.
roll.
Suffers in silence.
Shit. Why'd that not work, Aki?
You forgot the slash.
Oh.
Come on, 15 damage.
Fuck was that?
Is that 15d10?
Yeah.
Aki, how is it? What do I need to do? Backslash? And then a space or just roll 15?
Just
oh,
roll
wait.
That's
Oh.
1.
No, Zeta. Okay.
Awesome.
Morthos, you take 84 points of damage.
Okay.
Holy moly! Yeah, they're all swimming around, so I'm gonna
I gotta do math.
I have a calculator.
Yeah, that would take me out.
I got 45 health left.
Okay.
Jesus Christ.
And
I would only have 5 health left.
as everyone watches, Morthos, you stand like visibly shaken. You've gone pale, and slowly across your chest, in glowing like light, like fire, in glowing lights, something begins to form. Like you can see it through the armor you're wearing.
I'm not wearing any armor. I'm just wearing clothes.
Okay, like through your shirt,
not
you can
helping him.
see, Illy and 8. You see that the word thief in ancient Sylvan
Oh,
is
fuck.
glowing across Morthos's chest. It's like
Totally fucking worth it.
And Morthos, as you feel this, you feel like a prickly, tingling itchiness that comes with the words. You have been cursed.
Oh, fuck yeah, dude. Totally worth it.
I'm gonna turn to Lothar and say, "It says thief," in bright fucking glowing letter.
I'm just gonna keep laughing.
So, there's a couple ways. How do the Aes Sedai handle thieves?
Do I
Mr.
know?
Check.
What was the question?
Do Aes Sedai, how do they handle thieves?
With spankings.
Well, in the
I
White,
don't
like,
know.
no one would steal from the White Tower because the Aes Sedai do not abide thieves. It is like a losing hand or permanent imprisonment or death, depending on what you steal.
Oh, please, death.
Yeah. Wait. Oh, okay.
I'm so dead inside.
Wait.
I'm gonna command Hebe.
Man, I was hoping it'd be something cool. That kind of sucks.
Wait, so am I cutting off his hand?
I mean,
Look at,
I don't know why Lothar asked you, Illy. Why did Lothar ask Illy?
look on the bright side, Justice. You got your tattoo.
Because, as a chief, I need to know a proper punishment.
You're not chief yet.
I'm aware, but, you know, I'll just keep moving forward.
I'll
For now.
explain to Lothar everything we would do, depending on severity levels.
Yeah.
As I'm glaring at
Hey,
more.
Zeta, can you stop? I can hear you
I'm not
rolling
doing
dice.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah. Okay. So we're on kind of roll. There are a few more puzzles in this section. Do you guys? It's almost 7. Do you guys want to keep going? We could stop here and pick it.
I
More.
mean, I feel like this is a
I'm
good
down
play
to
to
go
end.
if you guys are. I think this is a lot of
More.
fun.
I got nothing
More.
else tonight.
Okay. Everyone else ready to keep going?
But what about Hebe?
More.
Wait, Lothar, are you leaving?
No, I have nothing.
Like, wouldn't
Oh,
Hebe
okay. I
wanna
thought
be
you
part
said
of
you had
this too?
enough for tonight. I was like, wait,
No, I have nothing tonight.
more.
What's your question, Zeta?
Not a question. It's wouldn't Hebe want to be part of this?
This is a good place to end too. They're deciding
mean-
my punishment. A decent play. We just finished the second.
We
play.
could, but there's always gonna be more D&D. Like there's a lot of stuff.
Right, but it sounds exciting, and I would just be buzzkilled if I didn't get to go through it because of work and stuff.
It's up to you guys. Like this could be a good way to stop, or I do have a few more puzzles left. Like there's gonna no matter what you guys do, unless you play for another 3 hours, you aren't gonna be done with all of Roydion tonight. But if we do more, we could get to. You could probably finish up Roydion in the next session if we do at least another puzzle.
All right, one more puzzle.
Okay. Okay.
All right.
You guys are in. As you guys looked around after finishing up this insane experience of Morthos, who is now rubbing at his chest, the letters glowing through even when he puts his hand over his chest.
Can I say something? Can I say
What?
something?
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm gonna go up to Morthos' point. It says hero.
God damn it! I'm sure it does, kid. I'm sure it does.
I wanted to show it off in a town or something. Be like, check it out. Look what I am. That's what I'm aiming for.
Oh, pat
Okay.
Ape's head. Good job, Ape.
You guys, you realize looking around, you are in a grand hallway. There seems to be a door, an archway behind you. It's sealed over with bricks, and the hallway continues on downward. It's a nice hallway. There are carpets and tapestries. The ceilings are high. No windows. You don't quite know where you are, but it's a nice hallway.
Nobody touch anything.
Good. You're learning.
Starts walking down the hallway.
I thought I had a thing I could use to curse myself. I guess not.
There's a spell for that. It's called Remove Curse.
Yeah, I thought I had it, but I guess not.
Honestly, if I was in your position, you know what I would have done, Justice?
What?
Blood curse of the mutual suffering on one of us.
Oh my fucking god! It would have been brilliant. I don't have it though.
Oh, I do.
Yeah.
I would have done it to
Mark
Aki.
that was a binding.
It has to be the next time the cursed creature damages you. Not just any time you take damage.
Dang it, that would have been so awesome. Just suffer.
Okay, so what are you guys going to do?
I want to look
You
around the
guys-
room.
We're walking down the hallway.
Okay. There are desks and chairs and little platters of food, and pieces of art and suits of armor on the wall. It's a very fine. If you guys have ever been to the Palace of Versailles, it's a lot like that.
Oh yeah, it was one of my top 10 vacation spots.
It's in Paris.
What that was.
The Palace of Versailles in Never mind.
I have never
True.
left.
We're not rich.
Yeah, I've never even heard of it.
I have barely left the province.
I'm the only one well-traveled in the Canadian group.
Where did you go? Down the street?
Australia.
Nova Scotia too.
Did you really?
Yeah, and
Nova
Nova Scotia. And I've been to BC many times. I've been down to the US a couple times.
And the only reason he went to Australia was to see his nibbling.
Yeah.
Nibbling?
Yeah, my sister's kid.
Oh. Okay.
Your nieces and nephews are your nibblings.
Seda has a very pretty sister, I might add.
You're asexual. You can't think people are pretty.
That's not true at all. God damn it. Okay. So yes, it's a grand sort of palace hallway.
Cool.
Do you guys just keep walking down?
Yep.
I don't want to walk anymore.
Taking in the
I
sights.
pick her up, put her on my shoulders.
Whee! I'm a monster. Arr! I will hurt you all with my knowledge of being good, because I can't do anything fun. Arr!
8, make a perception check for me. Advantage because it's hearing.
All right.
Okay.
Can I braid
As
Ape's
you
tail?
are walking and going, "Rawr, I'm a monster. you hear the great, like a creaking, almost crumbly, cracky sound, coming from up ahead.
I'm gonna pause, think to myself, I'm like, has anyone seen Indiana Jones?
What? What did you hear? Let's see.
I hear some weird creaking, and I think something's coming towards us, maybe?
You hear some weird what?
Creaking.
From where?
Straight ahead. I point.
Right. Let's keep going.
Okay. You
Carefully.
move forward. Are you guys being stealthy or not?
No.
Nah.
Not
I got a big glowing
Read
thing.
something.
I got big glowing writing on my chest, dude. You can't be stealthy.
You're like the ultimate flashlight!
Okay. 8, make a perception check with advantage again.
I'm just gonna get lower, you guys.
As you guys are walking, the pathway goes straight, but there are twists and turns along the way. You smell something. It smells like another creature.
You guys, I smell something
Hey,
now!
can who's ever making that, like, scraping a fork against a bowl stop?
Bye.
That just reminds me of this starving fucking goblin. Hold on, I'm eating.
Yeah.
Okay, 8, you smell a creature.
I smell someone!
Someone or something?
Someone that isn't a hand in front of my face for once.
I'll be back in a minute.
My hand smelled good, thank you very much.
Alright, well, I suppose perhaps we should proceed with caution?
Yeah, caution.
Yeah.
Which way is it coming from? Left or right? Left or right?
Up ahead, there are no divergences along the path.
I hear a dog now!
I'm sorry.
Okay, so you guys move forward, and as you turn around a corner,
Not you.
there is a, just sort of laying in the hallway, is a towering Androsphinx.
That's
A
a
what?
Yu-Gi-Oh card.
It's a male sphinx, basically.
Andrew Sphinx, I see what you did there!
Andro. A-N-D-R-O.
Alright,
A
so
and
I'm out in the front right now, being stealthy. So I'm gonna just signal for everyone to stop, back up, and then just say, we need to leave.
I didn't want to come in here in the first place.
Don't think there's a way back, to be honest.
Fuck!
Alright, I know
What?
this sounds stupid, but let's try to make friends with it.
I agree with 8.
Yeah, I agree with the little one for once.
I have a better idea. Let's try to sneak past it.
I don't understand what that meant.
No, friends.
Do I know about sphinxes?
It's a bloody Androsphinx.
I don't understand.
Yes, Illy, you know that they are very intelligent, very powerful mythical creatures that have usually associated with riddles of some kind.
Like, the words that were said, I get, but together, they just, I don't, what did they? I don't-
Guys, we're gonna go make friends with the sphinx. You all are to be very respectful. These things are smarter than I am, most likely. And
Cover
Did I-
your chest.
yeah, cover your
What?
fucking chest.
What?
It's
Why?
not gonna work. They already
It
said it when I put my
shines
hands
through, like-
over it.
Yeah, you can see the letters through his skin.
Can you see it through a person?
No, you don't. It doesn't. It's not like visible to everyone in all of time. Like
Then let's
you can
hide-
stand in front of him, but
Let's hide behind Tam.
What happens if I turn around? That doesn't do anything, does it?
no, you can't like see it through. But if you're looking at the chest, you can't help but see it.
Oh, okay. Alright, no one look at my titties.
what we need is for him to not look at your titties, okay? So
Alright.
you just like stay right behind me, like riding my ass, okay?
Quick, someone, cool back-to-back pose.
I got this.
No.
I'm like at your leg.
Careful forward. I will approach respectfully and bow.
8 still on your shoulders. Put 8 down first.
Oh, right.
Yes, put 8 down first. So that way, you know, I don't drop you on your head.
I will follow Lothar's lead. Very deep and respectful bow.
Trying to sneak around the corners, just, you know, get another look.
Greg,
He's at the corner. You're like, you grabbed onto his leg, you're like peeking around it.
I just like peeking out like Chopper would.
Yeah, like Chopper.
So, Greg, you are like, okay, I'll go first. I'll be stealthy. You go around the corner and immediately fall onto your face. And while the Sphinx is still like, what the fuck is this? Lothar and Nearly run out and make deep bows. The Sphinx like looks at. Does everyone follow, or is it just Lothar and Nearly?
I mean, I just ate shit, so.
Yeah, besides them that comes
I'm gonna
out.
walk around the corner and laugh at Greg and be like, "You need some help there, Slippy Feet?"
I
8!
follow slowly.
Respect!
Respect. I respect him too.
Adult situation. Adult situation. Big girl pants on. Now.
Pick my pants up. What?
Big girl pants.
Yes.
Alright, so I'm gonna stand up and brush myself off.
Takes her pants off.
Okay. And okay, so the Sphinx is going to take this all in and just sort of, if a lion-winged man thing can smile, he is smiling. But he makes no other sort of reaction besides like looking over at all of you and sort of making note of your presence.
I am Lothar Kunibert. Lothar Wallace Kunibert Ferdinand Dustwalker II at your service, Great Sphinx.
There's a lot of names.
Shit, that's a fucking mouthful.
Did your parents hate you?
The Sphinx sort
I'm
of
second? Like, Jesus Christ, man.
the second the Sphinx sort of inclines his head and says, "Hello, God damn it, Orthos has got me doing the stupid voice." Says,
You're welcome.
"Hello, Lothar Wallace Kunibert Ferdinand Dustwalker II."
Well, they couldn't get it right the first time.
But that's all he says. He just says your name.
Ask if we
Said my name. Oh my god.
May
Start
we
that now.
Ah, you know, I bet, and this is a very sort of strange tone for the Sphinx to be taking. From what you guys know of mythology, Sphinx are supposed to be like really proud, uptight, arrogant. He's like practically conversational with you. He just like lets out a sigh and says,
It's Van!
No, he says, you know, I bet you're expecting me to ask you a bunch of riddles. I'm going to have to give you a riddle. You are going to run off and consult. You're going to get it right, and you may pass, or you're going to get it wrong, and then I eat you. It gets so dreadfully dull for a creature as smart and handsome. He, like, flashes you a set of, like, pearly white, but, like, fanged lion teeth. A smile.
Ding!
As handsome as me. No, you will entertain me. Give me a riddle. I am so clever, I will answer all of your riddles right on the first try.
Have this.
What if we do an anti-joke?
I don't do riddles out of character. I don't know riddles.
What's brown and sticky?
Bread!
Shit.
Bread? No, a stick.
No, it's bread.
No, it's clearly a stick. I said sticky.
Are you disputing me, little one? It is clearly bread. Don't worry about it. I wouldn't expect you mortals to understand my complex way of thinking. The answer is bread. Next riddle.
Bread is black. Trust me, I make it all the
The
time.
answer is bread. He booms. His voice is like thunder.
I roll back into the wall.
I have a riddle.
Go ahead,
boom.
Aes Sedai.
What 8-letter word can have a letter taken away and it still makes a word? Take another letter away and it still makes a word. Keep doing that until you have 1 letter left. What is the word?
The answer. The Sphinx pauses for a second. Is libations. Next
Oh.
riddle.
May I know your thought process behind that?
You would not understand it.
Help me understand. I would love to gain some wisdom.
Make a persuasion check.
Persuasion.
Oh, Jesus.
BAM!
Well, I suppose in Aes Sedai. The brown archer. He does very well. I suppose you might be somewhat smart for a bipedal. You see, if you take out the R and you subtract the L, okay, and then you add in a Ka from the Orcish tongue, and then you take out the B and you subtract it. You take out the second A and you add in a K rune from Dwarven, and he goes on like this for several minutes.
Oh god.
I'm sorry, I fell asleep. What?
Question, does Ilya follow this?
Sort of, yeah. Make an intelligence. Hold on. Make an intelligence check. Make an intelligence check.
That's the on the side, right?
Yeah.
Oh, I rolled really
He starts talking about abyssal at some point, and that's when it loses you.
Ah.
What's round in the middle and high on both ends?
An apple. Next riddle.
In a one-story pink house, there was a pink person, a pink cat, a pink fish, a pink bookshelf, a pink chair, a pink table.
Hold on,
a
I
pink
can't. Morthos, I'm sorry, Aki, go again. I can't hear.
In a one-story pink house, there was a pink person, a pink cat, a pink fish, a pink bookshelf, a pink chair, a pink table, a pink telephone, a pink chair. Everything was pink. What color were the stairs?
What color were the stairs? Well, I know the answer. I'm trying to think how he would respond.
Oh, I have a perfect one.
I've got a riddle as well.
Can 8 blurt out?
He pauses for a second. Well, the answer is easy. The answer is easy. There were 2 sets of stairs.
What
Next
color
riddle.
were they?
Next riddle.
What color were they?
Next riddle.
Oof, I hit against the...
Something that is not quite a riddle, but it should puzzle your mind.
Go ahead, Aes Sedai. Back to the normal conversational tone.
guys, hold on. Before she says something important. Are traps gay?
Oh, no!
So this is actually rather long, but it's a really good one.
I'm not sure you guys get what you need to do, but go ahead.
We're having fun, that's what we're doing.
A wealthy man...
I like hearing his answers. He's a genius.
You know what? I'm just gonna copy and paste this, if I can.
This
No, I
statement
probably-
is false!
I'm not gonna be able to read this with all of
He
them.
explodes.
Go ahead and paste it in the chat, Owie.
Yeah. Hold on, let me get it.
What starts with E, ends with E, and only contains 1 letter?
He looks at Ryoga and says,
Wow.
B.
Holy shit.
What the hell?
It's really long, but it's really good.
We'll deal with
Eat
that
it, I
later.
can't read all this.
But it's really good.
Then I like that on the last thing. It's just one thing, and then he died.
Yeah, it's like it's something that no one has been able to. All right, so the basis of this is a son asks every year for his birthday for a bunch of he starts with one ping pong ball, and then the father never sees it again. The next birthday, he asks for like a couple more, and then it ends up going on and on and on until he wants a rocket ship full of ping pong balls. And then the dad is dying, and he wants to know what the ping pong balls are for, or the son's dying, and the dad wants to know what the ping pong ball, and then the son dies. No one knows what the ping pong balls are for, and they're pink ping pong balls. And the son kept saying, "You have to buy me this, but you cannot ask why." So the father was never allowed to ask why he wanted it, and no one knows why he wants the ping pong balls.
Okay.
It's an unsolved question riddle story.
So he looks at Ryoga. The answer is B. Next riddle.
Oh no! Wait, you did it. You got it. You can go. You can go past now. You answer the riddle.
Wait, Elliot wants to tell him that story, though.
But he gets the riddle. He can pass. He's allowed. There you go. Go on.
Wait, straight up, did he get the right answer?
No.
Oh, okay.
No, it doesn't matter. 8's trying to convince him that he got the right answer, and get
Deception
him to
check.
and get him to move along, like how he
Are you trying to convince Ryoga or the Sphinx that he got it right?
The Sphinx.
You guys
Deception
have never heard
check.
that one?
I got 16. I don't know why I'm still advantage. Sorry.
So
So I got 19.
He pauses for a second. I mean, I know it's right, but I'm not quite entertained enough. Next riddle, please.
Can I tell him my long one, please?
Okay. I mean, it's not really a riddle, so it doesn't quite work, but...
Yeah, it is, because you have to figure out what you want the ping pong balls for. It makes you think, and it makes you think forever. Trust me, I've stayed up like 3 nights in a row trying to figure this thing out.
To fuck with people. That's why he wanted it.
Yeah.
Can you send that to me on Discord so I can look at it when we're done with D&D?
I don't think I can... Where are you? Which...
I'll do it.
I got it. I got
He says, clearly, the boy was eating them. Next riddle.
It's too long to send on Discord.
I know.
At the PM.
Is it?
I know.
Is
You
that
only
even
can
a thing?
2,000 character limit.
I'm disguising myself as a smaller version of him.
Oh my god.
Next riddle, please.
No, you next riddle.
No, you next riddle.
Next riddle.
Next riddle. Hurry up now.
I am the Sphinx.
I am the Sphinx.
I take steps away from 8.
I do the same.
I am the Sphinx.
Yeah.
And you're doing a very good job. You answered all my riddles. You may pass.
No, I am the one that tells you if you may pass.
Well,
And you may not pass, because I am me and you are not me.
I am you and you are me. Therefore, we can both pass. Can we
Do
not?
you know the way?
Shut up.
I take 8's hat.
You
We
take
both answered we both answered the riddle. I may pass. I answered the correct.
I take 8's hat.
Ah, you bitch!
The Sphinx, lowers its head, so it's staring 8 right in the eyes, and then it's gonna let out a growl, all the levity gone from its voice. Next riddle.
I'm gonna narrow my eyes, lean in, and say, "You can't say you weren't entertained from that."
You cut out. What do you say?
I narrow my eyes, lean in, and say, "You can't say you weren't entertained from that."
It was entertaining, but I need a riddle.
What's 2 + 2? I've never figured this out.
In the moment, the Sphinx glares at 8, and then, are you Are you a fool? 2 plus 2 is 4. And then he, like the anger, the annoyance, slides away from his face. He blinks. He straightens up, assuming his regal position, and says, Lothar was Kunabut von Distwalker II. You and your sis Wyman may pass.
He was entertained by 8's idiocy.
No! You guys needed to get him to eventually answer something right.
Yeah.
Dude, you know, straight up, the first thing I was gonna say is what's 2 plus 2. I was like, well, no, that's just too
let's
stupid.
get going. We are idiots. Zeta is smart.
I want to stare at the Sphinx. I like him.
He was just, yeah.
I was gonna say, a group of adventurers approaches you. What do you say to them?
Next riddle.
Hey! Oh, that's why you asked if no. But I said he got an answer right, though.
He didn't believe you, though.
But I got a 19!
I mean, the DC was high.
Actually, I got a 7 or 18.
16.
Yeah, plus 3.
Which is 19.
Shut up. I'm bad at math. The smart one! Give me my hat back!
I just farted.
Okay, as you got, the Sphinx stands off to the one side. There's an arch. You can go through. Oh, as Morthos walks by, the Sphinx lets out a long, low growl.
I'm just gonna holler back over my shoulder. Don't worry, he's getting the punishment of the White Tower. And more.
Hey man, I thought it would be useful for a later thing. How was I supposed to know it was stealing?
We didn't.
I mean, do you usually just take things that are in people's houses that don't belong to you?
This is a house?
Yeah, this is the house.
Damn, this is a pretty nice house. I want to move in.
Yeah, this is a house. I mean, temples are free game.
So behind the Sphinx is an arch.
No response?
He's just staring at Morthos. He's not moving. He's just like turning his head to watch.
I'm gonna smack Grog and take my hat back. Never touch my hat.
You were upsetting him? I was afraid for your life.
Never.
Oh, you were doing. It was a really good thing you did that, Greg.
Why?
Because Andrew Sphinx is nothing to fuck with.
He was probably about to fucking eat you in one bite.
I would have taken him out from the inside.
Just left your...
No, he would have done something worse.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, jeez. Talima. Or Kalima. Fucking take my heart.
So there is a another archway behind you.
I'm gonna hop through it.
Follow in after the leader.
I am going last this time.
Oh.
I will go first.
I already said I hopped through it.
Oh.
Also after 8.
I'll go after 8. To make sure 8's
Okay.
not doing anything bad.
Okay.
More
Even though 8's been very good.
Okay.
I
You guys-
solved 2 riddles. Actually,
You
3,
guys-
because I'm the one that read the stairs, too.
So you guys jump into the there's the snapping sensation, and you appear in a much sort of familiar plane of existence. For a moment, you think, "What? Haven't we been here?" Because it looks a lot like where the first puzzle was, the white plane with the doorway leading down. The only difference is that the doorway has been bricked up.
Huh.
I mean, that's the only difference that you guys can immediately see.
I still can't believe that he knew the answer to my question.
So
Can I do
we could,
another-
we could,
can I do
like,
a-
bash through it, right?
You could try.
Nope.
I don't think that's the play here.
Can I lick it?
Illy, you see two okay. You want to get cursed again? You see two
That wasn't me.
oh, sorry.
I'm gonna get one of those cursed again, yeah!
Greg, you want to get cursed again?
If I caught that immediately, if I was Nate, I would have been like, do it, motherfucker.
Okay. So, Illy, you see that over in the central brick, like above the arch, there is an I and an X carved into the stone.
I. So 11?
IX. No,
9.
it's IX.
Like an
9.
9.
That's 9.
Yeah.
No. No.
No.
Turns around, walks away.
All right, bye.
There's also a plaque on the ground,
I'm going to read the plaque.
and it says, 6 must become 9.
3.
How many of us are there?
I can't
Not
count that
9.
high.
No, there's 6 of us, right? Oh no, because that'd be
There's 7.
There goes my plan.
I'm going to do a handstand and, like, look upside down.
Make an athletics check.
What's Illy wearing?
What is Illy wearing?
She just realized this at this point.
Well, she's solving upon a... As...
You're
Old-fashioned.
Cutting out hardcore.
Huh?
You were cutting out hardcore.
I can't fix it.
Just what's she wearing?
What do you think?
A skirt or a dress?
Old-fashioned dress with the, the frilly pantyhose.
Oh my god! I'm gonna hold your dress up as you do this handstand.
No, it's too late for that.
Actually,
so,
I asked, so I checked before she did it. So just saying.
So Illy, you go. You just see just the arch upside down. Nothing immediately becomes clear. You do flash everyone, so that's I'm sure great for everyone else. But
Oh my god, it's finally time.
Oh god.
but nothing seems clear, or nothing is made clear.
There we go. I haven't been able to use that.
Lothar, how do you make 6 and 9 and turning upside down doesn't...
69. Oh. Okay.
Oh, sexiest year.
Fish!
Turn 6 into 9?
6
6 must become 9.
Yeah, why don't
Add
I just turn it
3.
upside down?
Well,
Makes sense.
You would turn the
They're
6
all like-
upside down. But it's not a normal 6, it's that one.
8, make a perception check.
8 gets a panty shot.
8, you see that while Illy was reading one plaque, there's another plaque on the other side of the door.
Ooh, okay, I'm gonna go over to it.
And it says, "And 9 must become 6."
Spin them around.
You add the S.
What?
What?
S-I-X.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh!
How do we add an S?
I got a
I got a
pencil.
sword.
In the dirt.
I'm gonna look around. I'm gonna look around for like some form of marking device in the room.
I have
But if- But wait. It says over here 9 must become 6, so that only solves one part.
And then 6 must become 9. So you not fucking put the S there and then wipe it away. Problem solved.
That's,
I mean, it's
There
worth a
is-
try.
There is chalk on the other side of the sort of hut.
Oh, I'm totally drawing.
No, that chalk's important.
Oh.
Can I
Okay,
write
so
the
the-
S, guys?
Let's make...
I think it's a good idea.
Let's make somebody else do
She's
it.
probably got the best handwriting. Also, there was no problems when Morthos gave the sword to that big guy.
I'll be honest, I'm surprised that Lothar is still standing.
What?
After the show you gave him.
But Tish,
I am a gentleman.
Bullshit.
Lothar.
I feel like
I may not be, but Lothar is.
Greg's still twitching on the floor, by the way.
Huh?
He's having a really bad nosebleed. That is like the first time he's seen something like that in his life.
He saw an ankle, oh god. Wait, what are you talking
This
about?
is
Ain't wearing like
really
nothing.
fluffy. She has like the
Yeah,
old-fashioned
she's got-
undergarments on.
Yeah, but
Okay.
this is old-fashioned, so it's something still.
yeah, she's not like got a thong or anything on. She's got like really underlooms or whatever.
And Greg has never seen a woman before he left.
Okay, so who's got the chalk?
I do.
Okay,
No, I would imagine.
what are you doing with it, 8?
Because
I'm gonna run over to Lothar and go, look!
Chalk.
Yes! Can I draw?
No.
Oh, why not?
Well, maybe 8 could put the S in front of the IX. 8, do you know what an
Yeah,
S looks
yeah.
Of course I do. There's an S in my name, isn't there?
No.
like? No. Here, I'm gonna take out a piece of paper and draw an S on it. Draw this on right before those symbols. I'll boost you up so you can reach it.
Alright, the snake. Got it.
Yes, like a snake.
And I look down and try to memorize it so I don't mess up and accidentally draw
I'm
it.
gonna hold the
8.
paper up next to it so 8 can see it.
You can't do that and hold up 8.
8's on my shoulders.
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough. 8, make an intelligence check.
Oh
I
god.
swear to God,
Can I-
8.
Alright, everybody ready?
No.
Here we go. Here we go!
Like,
Well, alright
it's
then.
19. You have a -1 to intelligence.
Yes.
Brilliant.
No, I'm
It-
not.
brilliant
It
is not the word. I
is the most perfect calligraphied S anyone has ever seen.
It's like the V from SpongeBob, but just the S.
Yeah, pretty much. It's a beautiful S.
I'm so proud of you, 8.
Greg, still twitching on the floor.
Does anything happen?
At the moment, no.
I'm out of jelly beans.
Okay.
Why do you always have food?
Okay.
Does anything happen? No. I'm out of jelly beans. That's something.
It's okay, I got trail mix.
I wish I had as many snacks as you do.
Alright,
You
so...
don't realize my domain. Or do I want pistachio?
Alright,
Okay,
so
so
we made 9 into 6. Now we need
Now
to
we
make...
6 into... X must become 9, and 9 must become 6. Are there any other symbols on the wall?
Is there a
Make a
loose
perception
brick?
check.
Just away S.
On 9?
That sounds way too easy.
You see no other symbols.
Is there a loose brick?
You know what? I'm gonna take Greg's stupid suggestion and wipe the S.
The bricks fall away, and the arch glows with the same magical energy you've been seeing before.
My ass!
You did a good job, 8. Very good job.
You ruined my art.
You'll get an extra piece of jerky tonight.
Can I keep the chalk?
Yes.
Oh God.
You can
Dave.
leave.
Oh, you assholes! I forgot all about that. Are you gonna notify me, Justice?
No, I'm gonna,
I don't know what it says. No one told me what it says.
I'm gonna set 8 down and go, if you take the chalk, you're gonna get that hero symbol on his chest on yours, possibly.
I go over to Justice.
It instantly clicks in my head when I hear her say that.
You want the chalk?
Fuck yeah, dude. Free chalk.
Reverse pickpocket.
Oh my God.
Your reverse pickpocketing is just you holding out the chalk to Martha's.
I wish you crit failed and you would have put it in your own pocket.
That would have been amazing. Alright, so I gave up the chalk and now I'm skipping through the portal.
Okay. I assume everyone follows.
Mm.
Right, still twitching on the floor.
Greg, are you getting up? You saw a leg. Get over it.
Hey!
Flaws.
Also-
I enjoy the girls fight too much.
Drew.
Yeah.
Alternate universe Ilya. She could be lewd. You don't know.
Yeah.
True. But she's also still like a bookish scholar.
So
I've
they
seen some
can
sexy
sexy
librarians.
It was like the
You
ultimate
also
sexy
don't know
library.
what actual universe Ilya has done.
Dun dun dun.
What?
Moving on. What's in this room?
I swear, if Seda and Ilya is a thing,
Seda and Ilya haven't talked in like months.
It's been a while. They need to rekindle their relationship.
Because every single time I go up to you, something always explodes or dies or...
Something.
okay.
I know. Ellie can introduce her boyfriend.
Oh man, Seda will bad at it.
She hasn't. She still hasn't told her mother.
Looks up and realizes what he's seen, and
Tam drags you through by your leg.
okay.
Good job, Hebe.
Okay.
Thanks, Hebe.
You guys all appear inside a large room with checkered marble tiles. You all are in basic rough woolen clothing. You have no armor, no equipment. Someone make a perception check for me.
Got it.
Okay. 8. You see that a quick glance around the room tells you 3 things.
We're
One,
playing chess.
no. One, on several sides of the room are broken skeletons. They seem to be dressed in armor. They have spears and shields. Some have bows. They are broken. The second thing is behind you on tables are a variety of equipment. Just a variety of sort of, rough looking but not too terrible axes, spears, shields, bows, daggers, stuff like that. A staff, it looks like. The third thing you realize is on the far end of the room is the ghostly Aiel that had first entered this. He was standing there when you went into the columns.
Stands in front of Morthos instantly.
Yeah. And then the last thing, and I need to go to the bathroom, so I will tell you this, and then you guys can discuss what you're going to do. Is the voice, his voice, but his lips don't move, and he says, "An Aiel must know the past." Now, discuss what you're going to do, what you think might happen, while I go to the bathroom. I'll be back in a minute.
I really,
Morthos
really
is gonna
wish.
die.
I really, really, really wish that his voice was like Pika from One Piece. Could you imagine the super intimidating themes like, "You must know the past"?
Well, an an Aiel must know the past. I know nothing about the past outside of my temple.
Billy, roll history.
I wasn't paying attention. What's
Roll
going on?
history.
Yes.
We need to
I got a
know-
3.
We need to know the past. You got a 3?
3.
Back off!
Oh, and I got this again. There we go.
My
There
God!
you go. All right, you're historying the room and the skeletons.
I am persuading.
Persuading the skeleton?
What are you
Good job.
persuading? Are you persuading the room?
Nothing.
to Let us through.
I want attention.
I'm
Is
better at
Justice still,
persuading.
like, dead?
Why was I dead?
Why are we in?
Your health.
We're
Are
in
you
like
still
what?
almost dead?
Yeah.
Should I heal Justice?
No,
Or
No.
Oh,
No.
No.
he got what he deserved.
We Why are we in? We're in Wool.
You
right?
convinced me to do it, fucking bitch.
Me?
No, Nate did.
I never fucking told you to do it.
Who convinced me to do it?
I never fucking said anything. I was like, hey, does anybody want a weapon? And then I was fucking punched in the face. And I just moved on with my life.
You're punched in the face?
Yeah.
Who was he punched in the face by?
Yeah.
You!
Ilya never punched him. I said I so would. But
And also,
Ilya-
we're in wool clothing, right? Or something?
yeah,
Just basic clothing. No armor, no weapons. But I'm still at full strength.
we are fire resistant.
Because if we were in wool clothing, 8 would rip them off.
I'm still in my leather armor. I
Oh,
never
yeah?
took my armor off. No.
You don't have any equipment.
Yeah, see?
Oh, when did that happen?
When we entered the room.
When we entered this room.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Are we in wool or what?
We're just enclosed,
Like just
correct?
common
Yes.
clothing?
Yeah. What were these rolls for?
I
I
don't
was-
know nothing.
Oh, one at a
off.
time.
I
One
don't
at a
know
time.
about guns. I know nothing about guns.
Illy was rolling for information about the room because the guy said, you need to know the past. So I'm like, Illy, roll history. And this is...
And then the rest of the rolls were just to show off.
I wanted attention. Because...
Fair enough.
what's the clothing made out of?
It's just like wool cloth.
Okay, yeah, 8's ripping it off.
Keep it on.
No, 8 hates wool.
Why?
Sheep.
It's extremely warm and it's extremely itchy.
Okay. So Illy, make a perception check.
That's
Not-
persuasion.
You know a lot about the history. Well, I'm going with that 16. So you know decently about the Aiel. They've been various tribes of desert warriors.
How
They
about a
once
perception check?
no, hold on. There was
Sorry.
something that you could have seen, but you didn't.
Oh.
Yeah. So you know much about the Aiel. You know that historically they don't use spears, or they don't use swords. Sorry. You know that there are a bunch of clans and they're divided into societies. But besides that, you don't know what you're trying to come up with. Like you have a lot of information, but you just don't know what it would be relevant about. So as you guys appear, the spectral Aiel approaches, and he says, "You have done well so far, but an Aiel, to be chief, must know our past." And from his back, he pulls one of his long, deadly-looking barbed spears and just sets you all with like an intense gaze.
Show us what happened.
Okay. So, Greg, well, actually, hold on. 1 second. There he is. Okay. And this is just so I can make turns. Greg, Grog, Nate, Jesus, would you like to do the honors?
Roll for initiative! Fucked up. Yeah. I did it.
What?
And that was a 12.
Yeah. +4, +5, +2? What the hell?
And my bards add half the proficiency mod to all untrained checks. And I add my charisma.
Hacks.
No. That's
Okay.
how I built my character.
Lothar. Morthos, I need an initiative.
Okay, give me a sec.
Initiative.
Right?
You didn't hear the obnoxiously loud roll for initiative that I shouted into everyone's ears?
Oh.
Okay. Okay, Morthos, you're going first. This, as Lothar says this, the AO man ducks down low and runs forward, spear held. He's moving incredibly quickly across the room toward you. What are you going to do, Morthos?
Blade Ward. Give me a minute.
Currently don't have a weapon.
Oh, right, it evaporated.
No, you don't have any weapons. You're in nothing but wool.
No,
Does that
try
count
to-
for me too? Do I not have hands?
No, you have fists.
I'll Blade Ward.
Okay.
And
Is that all you're doing?
yeah.
Okay. Lothar.
I will step towards the charging man. And I will allow him to run me through.
Oh! You want to die?
No,
Oh.
I have an idea.
Okay. Illy, what would you like to do?
I will.
You see, Morthos has prepared his blade ward. Lothar is just like offering himself up as a sacrificial lamb. You have no reason to suspect that this spear isn't going to go right through. And as you've seen from Morthos, you can really be hurt here.
I wish I could cast it on. Hold on. I'm like going through spells. How far is it?
He's maybe 35 feet from Lothar.
Can I do another history check to see what they do? To see if I can figure if I know any information in battle with situations?
So you want to know about Aiel, like, battle, tactics and whatnot? Yeah, make a history check. Okay. You
Like,
know...
do they ever back down from battle? That sort of...
Okay. You know that Aiel are a deeply, honor-bound society, that are basically governed by something called Ji'ito, which is their sense of honor, and duty and responsibility to one another. They are ferocious fighters in single combat with the spear, but are also quite good with the bow as well. They very rarely flee from fights, and are said to, while not welcome death, but they don't fear it. They call it. The Aiel are known for calling death waking from the dream.
I will take a step and stand next to Lothar, and I'll cast this upon myself.
Okay.
That's when you get attacked, by the way.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Is that a reaction?
Yeah.
Oh, it is a reaction. Okay. Well, then I will hold that. I will hold that then.
Okay.
So if he attacks me, I'm doing that.
Okay. I will let 8, Ryoga, and Greg all have actions. So 8, what are you going to do?
Stand beside Aki with my claws ready.
Okay. Ryoga. On who? Is he?
You're muted, dummy.
Oh.
On who?
On Aki.
Okay. And Greg, what are you doing?
I'm gonna punch the fucker.
He's like 35 feet away.
Yeah, he's a monk.
But he's the monk, he don't care.
Yeah. That says 45, but my speed is 50.
Okay, roll to hit.
I will yell, stay back.
Make a persuasion check, Lothar.
Okay.
Greg, do you listen?
Absolutely.
Okay. Greg, you run forward, fist raise, and then
Okay.
then peel off as he runs forward.
And I just run up the wall.
Oh, JK!
Yeah, you then you swerve, still looking at him, but your legs are moving sideways like a Lego, and you're running up the wall.
You just do the whole two fingers eyes looking at it, I'm looking at you.
And then I just go up the wall and just still staring at him.
I imagine Greg running at top speed and then doing an immediate 90-degree turn straight up.
Exactly. The Aiel, spectral. He's almost see-through, but not quite at the same time. He runs forward, easily clearing to where Illy, Lothar, and 8 are, and says, "Your Siswaiman are brave, but it is time for you to wake from the dream." He takes his spear back, and in one fluid thrusting motion, drives it straight into Lothar's chest, his arms still opening wide, accepting the blow. Illy, as he's running up, make one more perception check for me.
I'm not Rev. I don't have 7 to perception.
You don't notice it. Okay. So as the blade slams into Lothar's chest,
I notice it.
you can make a perception check if you want.
Yeah.
He just knows you're gonna fail.
Oh yeah? Oh, look at that roll.
Critical.
That was to you.
Oh. God damn it! No! Damn it! Whatever. It was an 18.
It was an 18. I'm looking at it on the screen. Oh, it sucks so hard.
Sarah, Sarah, you don't see it as well.
No, really? Why do I have to check my stupid abilities?
Okay. So, Aki, as the spear drives through your chest, you let out a great gasp, and everyone watches as the spear emerges bloodied through the back of Lothar's chest. The crumpled form falls backwards, and as his back smacks into the stone, everything goes bright. The ground gradually glows white, until it is, it's a little bright at first, and then it's more and more and more until it is blinding, and everyone who is not Lothar feels a great sensation of falling into the whiteness, and then with a smack, as you all hit the ground, you are back, standing on the other side, or in some of your cases, laying on the ground on the other side of the ring of glass pillars in Roidion.
But am I still naked?
No, all your equipment is back.
All right.
Yeah, so I think, and Morthos, you still very much have the word thief burned across your chest.
And actually, you still have a giant hole through you.
No, Lothar is lying on the ground. He's very pale, like he's just been stabbed, but it seems to be no stab wound.
So he totally felt it. He just doesn't care. This is not there anymore.
Yeah, it was healed. Yeah.
Sweet.
I'm still gonna check to make sure Lothar.
You cut out.
I'm gonna check to make sure Lothar's okay.
Yeah. You go over. He is still alive. He's as you reach down, put your fingers to his pulse. His eyes open. He takes out a quick gasp. But he's still alive. And you guys completed the trials of Roidion.
Yay!
So I think that is where we are going to end it for today.